Hello, my gorgeous beings of light. Welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I am Daughter of the Divine. Nice to meet you. For those that do know me and are returning to my channel, thank you for coming back, okay? Thank you for trusting in me, believing in me to read for you. Thank you for, trying to connect with me in general. Thank you for, in advance, for liking, commenting, subscribing. For those that do, for the new people, the old people, thank you so much for being here. So today we're doing a December predictions reading, and I wasn't sure. I don't know. I feel called to do them when I feel called to do them. It's essentially the mood that I'm finding myself in, because I did one for October and I felt called to do one for October, so that could have been a big month for some of you, and I felt called to do one in December, so which one is coming up. I didn't feel called to do one for November, so maybe something's happening in December you need to know about, so we're just gonna get into it. And I've been doing like free pulls. I don't know why I call them free pulls. Maybe that's what they're called. Live pulls for each group, to help you choose your group, essentially. Okay, so for group one, can we get a card for group one, please? That will help them best choose their group. Thank you. We'll leave it there. Group two, can we get a card for group two to help them best choose? Ghetto. Y'all group already acting up. Come on now, relax. Group two, please. Can we get a card for group two and their December? What will their December be like? Can we get a card to help them better choose their group, please? Thank you. Jeez, giving problems, pushback, feedback. I heard giving feedback already. Okay, so maybe we're going to begin with some feedback, group twos. Now, group threes, please. Can we have a card for group threes to better help them choose their group? Okay. Now we're all going to turn them over at the same time, because it's only fair that all groups get to see their cards at the same time. So for group one, we have inspiration. So group one, we have inspiration. Group two, we have boundaries. Interesting. For group two, we have boundaries. So we have 11, then we have 1. Okay. Boundaries would make some sense here with all that craziness that's already going on. Let me move it closer so you can see it. This camera angle, we're going to get it together one of these days. And then for 10, we have responsibility. For group 3, we have responsibility. Jeez. Okay, so for group 1, we have inspiration. For group 2, we have boundaries. And for group 3, we have responsibility. So we're going to try to show them all to you at the same time, so this will better help you choose your group. Let me move my hand. And 1, 2, 3. You're going to choose your group, and then I will definitely be seeing you at your reading. Bye, guys. See you there. Hello, my gorgeous group ones. If you chose the inspiration card, get it out of the glare. If you chose the inspiration card, then this is your reading. That's a little too close because it looks a little blurry to me. And I kind of want to bring the camera a little closer so you can probably see the cards better. And I hope that's better. We'll see. Inspiration. If you chose inspiration, then this is your group. Now maybe you guys feel the need to change some things in your life, or fix things, bring things closer. I'm hearing things in the mirror are closer than they appear. So maybe you guys are waiting for something to happen, and it's closer than you may think. Okay, because when you're driving in a car and you're seeing the side view mirror, and it says things in the mirror are closer than they appear. So it's kind of like you're looking back on something, or you're waiting for something to happen and it's closer than you think. Okay, so here we have wolf in the boundaries card, and we have a protector. So I do feel like this is like giving someone who just ended like a fight, and she has her wands or her batons or her bats on the ground, and she's finally letting down her guard a little bit, but she's being open, but she has a protector beside her who is definitely keeping an eye on things. So I feel like a big message already coming through is for you to let sleeping dogs lie. That just came through randomly. That's not what I was going to say. It's going to let your guard down, and believe that you don't have to keep fighting anymore, and that you're protected, because this wolf is definitely like on the lookout to make sure nothing's going to come and harm her, so she doesn't have to fight for herself because someone's going to be fighting for you. Okay, So inspiration could also be playing a big part in your December. With 11, we have awakening. So new ideas are going to be coming your way. You're going to be inspired to do something new, and you're going to know, or they're telling you that if you feel inspired to do something new, that you are protected to go about that, to do it. Okay, so before we get into the tarot, I do want to get into these cards here to get like a main idea. Really used to make us read those things in school and say, what was the main idea of this story? What's going to be the main idea of your December? There's a lot of cute cards in here, so we're going to see. What is going to be the main idea of Group 1's December, please? The main idea. And then we're going to get into love, career, spirituality, and then a general message. We're going to get a general message, pull a few cards for that. And then get into specifically love, career, and, you know, of course, spirituality. Okay, y'all cards stacking sloppy. Maybe a lot is coming your way. You're going to be feeling inspired to do a lot, or you're going to be feeling overwhelmed. But remember, being overwhelmed is not always a bad thing. Being overwhelmed by good things, being overwhelmed by opportunities, there's always a silver lining. What is going to be their main idea? Okay, thank you. We have 2 cards for your main idea. Kind of had a feeling. So we have beauty. Okay, so we have beauty and inspiration. I don't gotta really do much because it doesn't glare as much. So beauty. And then we have success. Yes, exactly. Put down the batons. Okay, there's no need for you to have to continue fighting for what you want. Okay. I'm hearing specifically that some of you are being guided to become beauty influencers. You know, those people who are into like lifestyle and telling people the perfumes they wear, the things they do to get their skin smooth and things like that. Better ways to take care of yourself, self-love kinds of practices. Some of you or all of you are being guided to maybe start that because it would lead to success. Okay, or tell people how. Yeah, basically you could be someone who's very beautiful, takes care of themselves, and a lot of people may ask you, oh, what do you do? Like, what kind of stuff do you use for your face? And instead of giving it away for free, they're not saying gatekeep, but you could gain some profit from doing these things instead of just giving it away for free. Like, oh, go check out my YouTube channel, I tell you all about it there. When people ask you on the street, and then you of course will gain some revenue and profit from people, you know, watching your things, instead of just saying, oh, I buy this kind of perfume and giving the goods away for free. Okay, so we're going to read what beauty says. Today you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. Okay, I feel like you're definitely going to be feeling more comfortable being yourself, and I don't know, like feeling free, feeling inspired. This is like giving me the vibe of someone driving in the car with the wind in their face, and they're not in the driver's seat, they're in the passenger seat, just enjoying what comes. Like, it's like the fruits of your labor, essentially. That's another comparison that I could use. Where you're not on the driver's seat, you're just letting life take you where you want to go, and you're like a dog with your, and dogs keep coming up a lot because I said let sleeping dogs lie. We have a wolf here, and now I'm getting the comparison of a dog with its face at the window with the breeze in its face. Maybe you need to go on a road trip with your dog if you have a dog. That is a message coming through as well. But it's kind of like, you know, sitting back and enjoying the beauty of life. You see how she's standing on the shoreline, watching the sunset, watching the sunrise. She's watching the calm waters lap at the shore. Like, just, you know, just relaxing. Taking time to take in the beauty of life. And yeah, to know all is well in the world. I think that's going to be a good vibe, or a big vibe of your December. You're going to be feeling inspired to take inspired action, to relax, chill, calm down. I'm sorry, my fingers are all in the way. You can't even see the cards properly. And then for success, we have today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. And that's what I was saying here with this. You're protected. Things are going to be specially curated for you here in December. So there's definitely something about, and look at how the flowers are kind of shooting up through the snow. It's kind of like the things that you weren't looking for, that you weren't paying much attention to, are going to be now showing themselves because you took the time to stop and look around. So you're going to be taking stock of all the things that you've done, all that you've accomplished throughout the year, and you're going to be realizing just how grateful you should be for the things that are popping up in your life as of right now. It's not chance, it's not luck, it's things that you deserve it, because you went through the battle. You went through the battle here. But problems are solved quickly and easily. That protection, like I was saying with the wolf here, the protection, the awakening. I do feel like you're leveling up spiritually is definitely coming through as well. And you could be getting some helpful people that show up into your life. But the unexpected gifts fall into your lap. That's juicy. I like that. Okay, so this is going to be the main basis of your month. We're going to put these up here. You're going to be inspired. Like I said, maybe this reading is going to give you the inspiration to finally go through and make that beauty channel that you've been wanting to make. I'm going to bring these up. I don't know if that's going to help y'all see the cards better, but maybe that may not be important. Okay, so we're going to get a general overview of what your month is going to look like. I kind of feel there's going to be a lot of things coming at you at once. So I'm getting a view of the Eight of Wands in my mind, but the whole thing with the cards that keep doing this, they don't usually do this. It's kind of like a lot of things is coming at you, like I was saying a little bit with the overwhelmed feeling. A lot of things are shooting at you, yeah. So that's a little bit of a confirmation for me that it keeps coming back through. A little feeling of being overwhelmed. So we're going to get into just a general overview of your December. Okay, these is, no, we're going to keep shuffling. I'm like, that 4 cards is not bad. Okay. Oh, we have one. We have death. Yeah. A rebirth, a renewal, things. I'm out with the old and in with the new. You're maybe killing off a part of yourself to welcome in a new part of yourself. Like, it's like, a change in personality, a change in behavior, a change in mood, things that you once thought were bad, you're going to think are good. It's just kind of like what do people call it? A remodel. You're revamping your maybe your beauty and success. Your rebranding just came through as well. But like, it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You're becoming somebody new, okay, with the death card. And I'm just going to keep shuffling here to see what else comes up. You have King of Wands. They're going to be in your power. Oh my gosh. It's giving advertising yourself. It's being confident in what you have to offer. It's definitely putting yourself out there more this December. Okay, can I get one more card, please? One more card. This reading, I'm just going to put, disclaimers. It's probably going to be all over the place because I have not decided how I'm going to conduct these. I don't have a rhyme or reason on how I'm going to conduct these prediction videos. So I don't know if it's going to be general first and love first, but I'm just going to go with the flow and what feels right. But the death card is the first card we have here. Yet you're definitely letting sleeping dogs lie. You're realizing that something's already dead. I'm getting like a lot of like analogies, like you're not gonna keep beating a dead horse. Like you're letting things go. You're freeing yourself. You're freeing your mind. You're freeing your body. You're being someone who's uninhibited and not afraid to become something new or become somebody completely different and, like dress differently, speak differently. Like I said, completely rebrand. You could be somebody who was known for something, but now you're going to become someone who's known for beauty. Maybe you could be someone who's known for beauty. Now you're going to become somebody who's known for something else. But there's definitely something here about being flamboyant, being open. Everybody looking at you and all eyes being on you here with the King of Wands and people being like, who's that? I want to know more about that person. They're definitely stealing all the energy in the room. And this is like someone going from nighttime to like a bright sacral chakra where you're going to be flexing your creativity a lot. So I do feel like you're stepping into more creative endeavors in December. If that is something that you've been wanting to do, that is some confirmation here for you for sure. It's like the dawn of a new day is what I'm hearing. And that's also kind of reiterating what we're seeing in this picture here where the sun is finally coming out from behind the clouds. So where before you were feeling lost, not really knowing where to go or what to do with yourself, just by being, this could be telling you that you're either doing this now, you're going to be doing this. I'm seeing 11/11 on the timestamp, but sorry I keep going all over the place. You were taking stock, like I said, of your life and seeing what you were doing all year, what has been working, what hasn't been working, and you're kind of coming up with a new game plan to kind of rebrand yourself and relaunch your business, or relaunch who you thought you wanted to be and what you thought you wanted your business to be. You're taking control, taking command, taking all the attention, and putting it back on you and what you want and what you're passionate about more than anything, with the King of Wands. Is that all that I have to say about these two? Yeah, I was saying you could have been someone who was taking stock and kind of I'm getting the image of, what's his name, Thanos from Infinity War, when he kind of defeated them and all he wanted to do was kind of like just rest and watch the sun rise on a brand new day. And that's exactly what he did at the end of the movie. He just disappeared, unalived half the universe, and he was just sitting pretty chilling. So there may be some hard decisions you have to make. And he thought he was doing it for the greater good, but we all know he wasn't. Okay, it was the same way he could have unalived the same way he unalived the whole entire universe. He could have just doubled up resources and everything instead of just, killing all those people. Sure. Yeah, I do feel like you were definitely going through something. With the Five of Wheels and the Ten of Swords coming out, general reading, this is you moving on, reaching the end of not knowing what to do, reaching the end of being stressed, reaching the end of just feeling tired all the time, feeling stressed all the time, feeling lost all the time. These two cards together is definitely giving me the feeling of, like I said, you were going through something and you're finally just like letting sleeping dogs lie. You're going to let things go. You've reached the end. You've done all that you can for this person, for the situation, in this thing. I just heard in this project. You've done all that you can, and it's time for you to like kind of move on. And that's what the Five of Wheels, like an uncomfortable moving on. It's not something we feel comfortable doing, but it's getting you where you need to go, essentially. Or this is also the card of needing help and not asking for help. Or this is you finally burning the last of your resources to finally do this relaunch, to do this rebranding, to becoming this new person and making this new business, and you putting your last money that you have left over into it and just like letting it go. There's definitely there's something about you like just becoming a new person and putting faith in the universe. Like I said, with this inspiration, you're not going to have to do much work because you have protection behind you who's making sure that you do. And this is definitely, like as I was saying, protection behind you. And I was referencing this card in another reading the other day. I forgot what reading it was, but I was like, it was taking me to the Golden World Tarot deck where we have the guy here. I think I was saying something about someone being older or more mature or giving like a Merlin kind of energy. That's what this is. Like I said, they did say in this card here, helpful people show up for you and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. That's what this is giving me. And look at the colors are matching up here. This is someone coming to help you find your way, someone helping to give you advice, maybe giving you some money, maybe giving you direction. I just heard One Direction. Funny. Okay, so so I'm going to give an example because I feel called to give an example. Okay, so you've been asking yourself what you want to be when you get older, what you want to do when you get older. You just know that you don't want a regular 9-to-5. You know it has to be something where it's just you, where you make your own schedule, you're independent, you're financially stable, things like that. But you don't want to depend on other people for your money. You know that's where you wanted to go in your life. You thought, hey, content creating is the perfect way for me to be in control of my life and what I want to do and what I want to present to the world. Cool. You just didn't know what kind of content creating. So you started one business. It could have been reacting. We're just going to go with that example for now. You could have been someone who reacted to certain things thinking that would build your subscribers, build your following, something like that. And now you want to switch over to beauty. Now you want to switch over to spirituality. Now you want to switch over to lifestyle. Now you want to switch over to makeup, hair, natural hair, stuff like that. So you're kind of, like I said, rebranding, but you're still sticking in the same aspect of wanting to be your own business person, wanting to be someone who is the CEO, the leader, someone who is... People are still going to be looking up to you and coming to you to find solutions. Looking to you to find guidance, looking to you to find entertainment. Because the King of Wands, I do think of him as the entertainer. a little bit, where all eyes are on him, looking at his next move, what he wants to do. So a lot of eyes are going to be on you in December, and I do feel like it has to do with, you could have been hinting, like the way creators like, oh, this video is coming up, and you can't believe what happened to me, and your what is it called, subscribers are waiting with bated breath, like, wait, what happened to you, what happened to you, and you're not telling them. And then in December, boom, you come out with the video explaining everything that happened. It's like your best video yet, and it's completely different than what you've been doing so far. And that is your confirmation that, hey, maybe I should, swivel, pivot is the word. I should pivot into a new kind of realm of content creating. It doesn't have to be just beauty, it can be everything. So you could either be making a new channel or rebranding the channel that you already have. Okay, that's the vibe that I'm getting. But there's definitely going to be a lot of eyes on you, and it has to do with this death and this rebirth. So you becoming someone new and inviting new feelings and sensations into your life, and you may need help. You may need some guidance, and that's where the Hierophant card comes in. A helpful people or a helpful person. But the first message that I got from this card is, this is the wolf here. This is the wolf standing in front of you, protecting you, trying to make all your dreams come true. While you're busy at work with your head down, they're there keeping watch, making sure nobody's going to sneak up on you, kind of thing, okay? So you are getting the inspiration to do something new this month, and it's going to be an awakening, something completely like an epiphany moment, a eureka moment. Like, oh, this is what I was supposed to be doing all along. Now it makes sense. And with the help of your spirit guides, with the help of your angels and ancestors, or just somebody in your life that's coming in to help you make your dreams a reality, make your dreams come true, you're definitely going to be able to relaunch, rebrand successfully, do what you want to do successfully here with success. But yeah, with the King of Wands, that kind of represents success to me as well, if I'm being honest. It's definitely a successful energy where everything that you want is kind of like, seems like it's just coming to you, and you don't have to really do much work. It's like, I wanted this and then it happened. I wanted to work with this person. You could be manifesting a collaboration between someone, and that collaboration helps you boost you or shoot you to the stratosphere, I'm hearing. But you're definitely getting out of this energy of feeling lost, not knowing where to go, what to do, maybe trying to do everything on your own and not seeking help. That's what the Five of Pentacles can definitely represent in the original Rider-Waite Tarot. It's two people who are traveling in a storm, who are cold, who are hungry, who are homeless, and they're ignoring not ignoring, but they're not, if they were just look up instead of always looking down, or it's like kind of like because you're always a pessimist and looking on the downside of things, you're never going to be able to look up and see that, oh my gosh, things are much better than they could be. So you think of overwhelmed as just being a bad thing, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, but overwhelming can be a good thing. You're having so many overwhelming good things happen in your life. Don't only think of overwhelming as something bad. So with this, if you were just look up, keep your chin up, okay? Be more optimistic in your outlook on that things could happen, and turn over in the blink of an eye at that. When you look up, that's when you see the church and you find sanctuary, and you finally find a place where you can like relax, take a breather, sleep. This beauty card here, where you're finally taking the chance to take stock of what you actually do have and be more grateful and of what you've done and what you've accomplished. And then, of course, it's December, and December is like gifts, right? And we have the gifts right here. So you could be receiving a lot of gifts, really. And I think they did say that. Yeah, I was about the gifts fall into your lap. Yeah, December is definitely Christmas and all those holidays. So someone could be giving you a gift. It could be a camera. It could be a ring light. It could be something that helps you shoot yourself and be more confident that you have people behind you backing you. So it could be a friend who buys you a camera, a friend who buys you a ring light, and by them giving you their stamp of approval, you're like, oh, I can actually do this. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Where's the rest of the cards? We're going to see what's coming in love. Dun, dun, dun. What is coming in love in December for my group ones, please? We have the moon. I feel like you're definitely going to be in your feelings. This could be in your feelings about someone new, in your feelings about someone old. I'm hearing times of old and times of new. We're going to keep going. I need more information. The moon is like mind your business kind of energy. It's also intuition. It's also dreams. It's also keeping secrets. Ooh, hold up, Nat. Hold up. We have the world. We have the world here. And look at how she's in between two people. What was I saying about the someone of old and someone of new? Stop playing. We have someone that's kind of like worn out. They've overstayed their welcome is what I specifically heard. And look at how it's dark and dreary there. And then we have this new person that's just so full of life and beauty. And it's in color. This person's all drab and black and white and gray, and this person's in full living color. And I do feel like you may have to choose between those two things. If you're either going to stay in this sad energy with an ex or move into this new energy with somebody new. And that could have been something you've been grappling with, like maybe all year. Shoot. Because December is just like it's a month of just looking at all that you've done, all that you've accomplished, kind of like a look back. Here we have the Knight of Swords. This person could be a Knight of Swords. And then we have the King of Cups. What? That's crazy. Nah. Chill. Yeah, like I said, you're going to be in your feelings over two people. It could be somebody from your past, somebody from old, and then it's going to be somebody from new. It's definitely confirming. And then it's having two archetypal type of people coming out. So the King of Cups came out upright, and the Knight of Swords came out in reverse. So the Knight of Swords could definitely be this past person. They're not good at communicating. They're too rash. They speak before they think. They don't consider your feelings. It's like a very immature kind of energy. Someone who's smart, yes, but someone who's also very selfish. Someone who's also very ego driven is what I'm hearing, because knights are all about, oh, I'm a knight and I'm protect people and and this person could be very ego driven, someone who's very conceited, someone who's very selfish, and you look at them as someone who's very intelligent and someone who's very smart. Well, girl or boy, you need a King of Cups, okay? Someone who's more emotionally mature, where this person is not. Someone who's taking into consideration your feelings and their feelings, where this person is not, okay? This is a considerate, warm person. They can come off as someone who is too emotionally composed, and you have to sometimes wonder if they like you, but the fact that they're coming out at all is a indication that they do like you. So you're gonna have two people to choose from. This is a past energy is what I'm feeling, because yeah, wow, oh my gosh, the cards are carding today, guys. Okay, wait, hold up now. So you can see in this card we have the same colors as the Knight of Swords, the past person, but they're coming out in reverse. This person is running out of your life instead of running into your life. It's time for them to go. They've overstayed their welcome, okay? And then we have this new person who's definitely more the colors of this person who's in the light, in living color, bright and cheery and joyful. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so you're welcoming into I feel like you're saying goodbye to one person and welcoming somebody new. Someone who's more mature. King of Cups energy is water sign energy, so it's a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, okay? With the World card here, we do have the fixed signs, and I also heard specifically Scorpio, and I think Scorpio is the water sign that is represented by the fixed sign. So yeah, okay, confirmation there. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, I think there's somebody coming new into your life that's going to add some color where it was before all drab and they had you sad and dreary, and it's going to be making a decision that is best for you. But if you ask me, I would go for the King of Cups, guys, okay? That's just my opinion, because this person looks much more happy and vibrant and joyful. Someone who can actually provide to your life. This is like the hopeless romantic kind of energy, the King of Cups. I'm going to start providing like archetypes with the King of Cups. I'm sick of just saying nurturing and caring and da-da-da-da. No, this is the hopeless romantic. Someone who may have not had the best track record, because of course hopeless romantics have been through a lot, because you're always, you know, jumping back into the dating pool hoping that this time you're going to find somebody better. And I'm hearing this time I want it all. This time I want it all. So this time my John Legend is coming through. I'm showing you all the cards. I'm giving you all my heart. This time I want it all. So I feel like this time around with this person is going to be different, because they want it all. They're hopeless romantic like yourself. They're definitely going to be, you're going to be feeling a lot of emotions here. This is Cancer energy, but also Pisces in the tarot. So yeah, water. And look, we have the Wolf. Wait, hold up. So we have the Wolf here with the inspiration. Someone could be coming into your love life to inspire you, and this person is going to be protecting you and guiding you. This person could be the Wolf, because they're coming through in the Moon in the love section of the reading, and then they can also be this Hierophant card, and they're protecting you. They're protecting your feelings and your emotions. They're keeping you going. Like I said, for Christmas you're gonna get a gift, and it could be a ring light or something, and this sparks, or it could be a new makeup what is it called, article, or it could be a new makeup thing, or a hair thing, or a blow dryer, and you just feel called more than ever with the inspiration from this person, with the backing of this person, to make a video using the new hair dryer, and then that video could blow up more than any other video you've ever made, and you're like, wow, I found my niche. You know, I'm supposed to be in beauty. Hey, I'm excited. Hey, stop, as y'all should. I'm excited for y'all. I just want to dance. I like this King of Cups already. This is definitely someone who's supportive of your emotions and your emotional endeavors, and of course your emotional well-being. Like I said, he can come off as someone who's more so too composed. They don't show their emotions enough, but he has them. And this is someone who's doing that to be considerate of your feelings. They're not going to love bomb you. They're not going to tell you all these good things. And they've only known you for like a day or two. They're not that kind of person. I don't feel like they're someone who's definitely very considerate, and they're going to be careful to not break their heart and yours. Okay, mature kind of energy. So now we're going to get into the career. Section of the reading. What's happening in their career, please? Career. And I still have Oracle cards to pull, guys. I don't know why I can never. Oh no, what did I say? Didn't I call the Eight of Swords and she came out, or he came out? I think of the Eight of Swords though as a female energy, because it's everything that you wanted is just coming your way, and we know feminines just sit in their energy and things come towards them. So yeah, she. And then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so all the burdens being taken off your back. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So you've got most of the tens here. And then I want to take this card. And the Nine of Wheels. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So some stability is definitely coming your way, guys. In career, for sure. Eight of Wands. Something new. Something exciting. Something you weren't expecting. Overwhelming. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe of the Eight of Wands. Like I said, which is why it came to mind when I was talking about it earlier. It's like an overwhelming energy, but it's an overwhelming good energy of passion. Like I said, you get a gift and all of a sudden you feel this intense need or urge or push to make a video. I'm reviewing this product, this hair product, this makeup product, this, you know, device, whatever you get on Christmas, a gift that someone gives you, maybe even before Christmas. And you're like, wow, I just feel the urge, the need. And it's because you have the backing and the emotional support from this person, this King of Cups. It could be like, you know, you guys don't have any romantic entanglements yet, but it's because they believe in your dreams the way you do, and they believe in you. Like I said, that you having that support from them kind of catapults you into the stratosphere, where you're just like, look at him, he's like, I have my wand, now I'm ready to go forth and, you know, make my dreams come true kind of thing. Yeah. But with the Nine of Wheels, you're definitely going to become more financially stable, or you're going to be on the route to do that. You're going to be going into the new year with a better picture and vision of what your money's going to be looking like. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to be happy with the success coming in. Content is the word. Living your best life is the word. Being able to buy what you want to buy. Maybe you could have wanted to be someone who wanted to be in beauty, but beauty things are expensive. Like, do you have the money to consistently buy things to make reviews about? This Nine of Pentacles is saying yes. It could be coming in unexpectedly, and the first expensive thing that you get is not of your own volition. It's someone who gave it to you as a gift, an unexpected gift, and, you know, supports to your dreams. You could have just mentioned, like, I want to be a beauty influencer so bad. I'm sorry I keep using that example. That's the example that keeps coming through. Just make it fit to your situation, whatever this may be. But I do feel like for a lot of you, it's beauty with the beauty card coming out. I do feel like I want to be a beauty ambassador or a beauty influencer so bad, but I don't have the money to constantly and consistently buy products to review. And of course, unless you have a following, these brands are not going to send you their stuff for free. And then this person's like, okay, I hear that. They took it. It looks like they weren't paying attention. With the King of Cups, they come off as very composed emotions. They know how to control their emotions. They're not someone's going to be like, oh, be quiet. You're not going to be able to, you know, they take it in. They took in what you said. And like, what do I buy him or her for Christmas? Or for your birthday could be in December as well. Okay, if it is happy birthday. And they buy you a gift for your birthday, and then you're like, oh wow, now I have something expensive that I can review for someone, and then that, like I said, review pops off. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Someone who's very caring and listens to your emotions and cares about what you care about. And even if they're not into beauty, they care about it because you do. And with you having that support, you're finally able to follow and do these things because now you're feeling, you know, you're feeling confident. Ten of Wands in reverse, you feel happy not having to take on all these burdens by yourself, having the support as well as this inspiration, and then the protector who's protecting you along this journey, which could be this King of Cups, or it could be an angel, ancestor, or a spirit guide. Take it as it resonates for you. You're finally reaching the end. Tens represent the end. Yes, they do represent you've been taking on a lot so far, and you have, with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords coming out with the hick. Like, you've been taking on a lot. You've been stressed, okay? You've been maybe overworking. You're always tired. You're overthinking. All those things are coming through. And finally, with this career, the burdens are finally going to be off your shoulder. You know, and you're finally going to be doing what you want to do with Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness, ultimate emotional fulfillment here. And that could be equal parts because you found this relationship, but then you found this, what is it called? Look, there, they had a baby. What? See, you, if you're a female, or you, if you're a male, your partner coming in, and it was only with them that you were able to make this baby. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet and wholesome. Stop playing, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. See, babies can only be made when there's two people. Okay, you needed a man, we need a woman. Your dream was only able to be fulfilled because you needed this person, this King of Cups, to come in. And we have the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups. Well, what are you telling me? Nothing, okay? Aww. I love this for you guys. Yeah, but you could only accomplish this dream because this person was there helping you. You were only able to make this baby because they gave their sperm or they gave their egg kind of thing. And then you made it into fruition. Oh, you could actually be having a baby. Shoot. And congratulations if you are. That's not going to be for everybody, of course. But this can be something that you've been wanting. You've been stressing, saying, oh my gosh, I'm never going to find a partner. I'm too old. My eggs are going to be dried up. And all kinds of things that you were stressing about that. And in December, your dreams, like your success and your beauty, like it's being recognized by the universe now. You can finally lay down your weapons. You can lay down your guns and things like that. Lay down your boundaries and finally let someone in. This is so cute. I like that. So I want to get what's happening spiritually for you. What is happening spiritually? Okay, yeah. We have King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely tapping into your energies of manifesting. You're tapping into your manifesting abilities here and becoming the creator of your own universe, the creator of your own business, the creator of your own abundance here. Because you were finally able to believe in yourself. This is a gift spiritual coming. This is a spiritual gift coming in for you guys. So I do feel like there is someone in your life that's also, like I said, a spirit guide. You're being gifted from them. And then they could also be sending you this person as well. What is coming through spiritually for my group ones? We have the Two of Wheels. Okay. This is feeling more confident. This is giving me putting something else behind you. And like this is giving me like someone who's on a wheel. What do they call those? Is it a unicycle? Where you're kind of using the other wheel to take you where you want to go, and this is another wheel, the Pentacle. So it's like putting the pedal to the metal, finally actually going after what you want, finding that balance. This is like the work-life balance. This could be working and trying to find the balance between how much you want to work, how much content you want to create, finding a schedule you want to post on, those kinds of things, the practical sides of things. And then here we have the Four of Wands, which is success. It's a union, it's a marriage. So some of you could be getting married as well, or it's gonna feel like you're married to your work in this December. But spiritually, you could be being blessed with a union, marriage. Like I said here with the Ten of Cups and then the Four of Wands coming out, this is definitely indicating marriage here. So someone in your life, your King of Cups, could definitely be asking you to marry them or asking you to have kids, or you guys find out you're having a child in December. Okay. And then we have the Four of Swords, rest. This is spiritual rest, soul rest. Things that you need. Setting up boundaries and making sure you're living your peaceful life. So this is getting rid of anybody, this Knight of Swords in reverse, who is not providing to your overall well-being, to your peace of mind. So spiritually, you're going to be at peace. You're going to be calm. You're going to be in alignment is what this card is giving me. So the King of Pentacles, you're going to be manifesting what you want because you're tapping into your manifesting abilities this month as well. once you finally let go, I'm hearing let go and let God. Okay, heard that, period. And then we have 2 4s coming out. So 4 represents stability. It represents everything being well. So I do feel like spiritually you're going to be, and like I said, at a very well-balanced, stable place in December. It's not going to be too much on you. You're not going to be going through tower moments, and because you already went through this death and a rebirth. You're in your rebirth stage, so things are still fresh and things are still new and things are still adding up. You know what I mean? Things are still, what is it called, on the straight and narrow, essentially. So I'm going to keep getting some cards for what else before this gets too long. What else can my group ones expect from their December? What else can they expect from their December, please? What can they expect from their December? December's for, okay. We have Shine From Within, that King of Wands coming out. Looks are only skin deep. There's something about beauty here that's crazy. You could have thought that you were never pretty enough or sexy enough or whatever, model-esque enough to have a beauty channel, because everybody out there wants to be looking like dolls where they have perfect skin, and you were thinking that because you don't have perfect skin, and you may not be someone who's conventionally perfect, like, you know what I mean, perfect bone structure and clear skin and what is it called, I'm hearing, what is it called, proportionate body and things like that. Because you didn't feel like you had that, you weren't confident enough. But being in this relationship, feeling unconditional love from your King of Cups, them giving you gifts and believing in you, you finally learn to believe in yourself, them becoming the passenger, essentially. And like I said, you're going to be able to sit in the passenger seat. I mean, them become the driver, and you're going to be able to sit in the passenger seat with your head out the window like a dog, with no worries in the world, with your tongue wagging, wind in your hair. That's going to be the vibe that's coming through, because someone is essentially coming in to take care of you. And the Hierophant card, actually, in a reading where we're having all these other 4 of Wands and 10 of Cups, it represents someone who is committed to you and your growth and your well-being. So a partner, this King of Cups, yeah. Ooh, looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. King of Wands, again, like I said, this is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Oh my gosh, guys, stop it. Beauty's coming through again. There's definitely something about you finally believing that you're beautiful, and it's okay if it took someone else coming in to make you feel that way, because that's life. That's how it happens sometimes. But I do feel like, oh my gosh, you're going to be finally feeling confident enough, like I said, this King of Wands, to have many eyes on you, and you're going to see just how good you are in the spotlight, just how much you deserve this. And we have Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Inner wisdom, if it's spirit guides, if it's ancestors, if it's God, whatever that may be for you, you're definitely going to be calling on that inner wisdom, and you already shine from within. It's just the fact that you have to believe you shine from within, and you doing this death and rebirth, this rebrand, this you know, always changing your personality, dressing different, acting different, becoming a different person, essentially. You're finally going to pick up on that wisdom of, you don't need to have this, and that in order to do this, and that. So this King of Cups is going to be showing you, hey, you don't have to be a certain kind of way or look a certain kind of way. Because the King of Cups can be someone who's very wise, you know, and someone who's very smart and competent, in order to explain it to you in a way where you understand it, saying, hey, I love you for you. You don't have to be this, and that. You're beautiful to me. Do what you need to do. Here's this expensive product. Here's this expensive thing. I'm going to be your endorser. This is the first video you need to make with this product that I just bought you. And then that just, like I said, shoots you into the stratosphere. How beautiful. I love that. But you're discovering your true beauty at the end of the month. I mean, at the end of the year, December. Okay. We have community. You're finding a sense of community, or you're building your community. And a community card came out another reading. You could be from that reading. You're building your sense of community. People are going to be flocked into you. The same people who feel the same way as you may feel called to your channel or your content. And they're just like, wow, I thought I was the only one who felt this way, or thank you for showing me that I can be beautiful too, kind of thing. And we have Infinity here, which is kind of giving like a full circle moment where everything was supposed to happen. You were supposed to become this person for the people. I'm hearing specifically for the people. And then we have Building Blocks. Say you're going to start building something from the ground up. Oh, this is a beautiful ending to this reading. Community, you're building your community around you, and that starts with this King of Cups. It could start with this child you're having. You could definitely make a content about being pregnant. If you are pregnant, make content about being someone who's plus size, being someone with dark marks, being someone who's not conventionally attractive. Just sharing your story and showing your true self, because you already shine from within, and now it's time for everybody else to see that part of you. With community and building blocks, you're definitely going to be building your community, building your brand. It's definitely something that is starting from the ground up, and it's going to be very quick. It could be overwhelming, but in all the best ways. And I'm just so happy for you. Oh my gosh, guys, this is like a very freaking, it ties together very beautifully reading for you guys. So there's somebody coming in love. You're letting out with the old, in with the new. In love, it could be you falling in love with this new passion project. If love does not happen in the, you know, conventional way of what we think of love, boy meets girl, boy meets boy, girl meets girl kind of thing. But I do feel like somebody is coming in to like boost up your spirits and be in the passenger seat and be in the driver's seat to allow you to be in the passenger seat. They're going to be this protector for you and provide you with the inspiration to do what you want to do. They're going to say, hey, let down your walls, let down your weapons, put down your weapons. I'm here to take over now. Now you can just focus on being you and being your best self and, you know, falling in love with what you do. Okay, that's all that I have for you guys. So I hope this reading resonated. Those are your December predictions. I hope you have, bless you, I hope you have the best December. And let me know if it resonated in the comments, okay? Please do that. And always, like, you know, feel free to come back at the end of December to let me know, because I'm excited for you guys. This is a very cute reading. Let me know if that whole reference of you out with the old, in with the new resonated. And leave a wolf in the comments if you watched this all the way through. I know it's pretty long, but if you did, thank you. And I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day. If you'd ever like a personal reading, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below, and I'll get back to you. If you like this video, you like my vibe, like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Divine family. Love to have you. And that's what I have for you. Have the best December ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. If you chose this boundaries card, number 1, then you're in the right place. I remember y'all, because y'all, when I was shuffling for y'all card in the intro, it was giving trouble, okay? And we'll see what happens. Maybe there's someone in your life trying to shake things up and make a mess of it, and that's why you need stronger boundaries. Here with 1, you may be starting over. I'm hearing 1, it's like a dream come true. 2, like, I feel like you are trying to make your dreams come true, and you could be making someone fall in love with you. 3, something plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, something like that. With the 1, it's like a dream come true, and you guys got 1. We're sticking to making dreams come true. We'll see what comes through in love later. But with this boundaries, I feel like, yeah, you need to make stronger boundaries around yourself, because there could be people who are trying to sabotage you making your dreams come true. There could be people in your life who are actively sabotaging you, and you don't even know it. And because you have your boundaries all willy-nilly and down, you think they're probably there for you or to help you, and they're really not. They're there to be on, you know, have the inside scoop kind of thing. And look at this long sword. Yeah, it's time for you to cut some people off. And learn to be by yourself. Maybe you're supposed to be in a period of being by yourself this month. Because the way I'm looking, he has like he has this garden built around him. The fire is protecting anyone from coming in. And it's just him in this little circle, this little bubble. And then he's in this deep valley in the earth by himself. Maybe you're supposed to be in earth. Maybe you're supposed to make a little ritual circle and kind of like meditate and clear out all the energies that are surrounding you, and just, you know, be one with yourself and with earth and with nature. I feel the need to look in the, I don't even know what it would be. Sure. But since I feel called to do it, I'm gonna do it. I feel called to look in the book and see what symbol that is, because I think each card comes with a symbol, and it tells you more about, yes, the Celtic symbols. This is the Celtic cross, I believe, and the cross is a bridge or a passage within a circle representing eternal spiritual love. So I do feel like you need to be connecting closer, connecting more, and be getting closer to spirit this month for sure here. Yeah, because they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell you the people around you are no good. They don't have your best interest at heart, kind of thing. That you need to just get closer to them, because they have your best interest at heart. Maybe you, gosh, I hate you becoming, you're too in the flesh. You're worried about too many things, too many worldly things, and you need to get more connected to your spiritual body. So I don't know if that's a thing, but you could be a little too grounded. Like you're too worried about everything that's going on, and it's like causing you to be out of alignment with your higher purpose and out of alignment with your inner voice, your higher self, your angel, ancestors, spirit guides who are trying to deliver a message, but it seems like you're misconstruing every message because the people around you are telling you, no, that's not what that message means. That message means this and that. You're listening to outside voices instead of listening to your inside voice, the voice inside of you. So yeah. This spiritual love surrounds you, but I kind of feel like it's being filtered out by people who, you know, don't have your best interest at heart, which is what I'm gonna just put it out there. Okay, learn to listen to your inner voice this December. That's something that's coming through. Now we're gonna get the overall vibe of your December. What's gonna be the overall vibe of your December, please, group 2? The main idea is what I was calling it in group 1, but I'm getting the overall vibe for you. I was like, you remember how in school they would make us read those passages and we would have to figure out the main idea of the story we just read? That's what it's giving. What's going to be the main idea of your month? What are you going to look back after you read the story, and what was going to be the main idea, the main thing that you learned, essentially? So we have friend. What was I saying about trifling friends? Hey, stop it. Okay. Be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others. See, people are not being as good. You know, I hate this kind of vibe. You're not getting the same thing back that you give other people. You're giving more than you're receiving, essentially, when it comes to friends, and they're telling you to be by yourself, and you would be a better friend to yourself than any of the friends you have in your life right now. So it's time for them to go, or it's time for you to kind of evolve the relationship you have with them. Either become closer to them or tell them, hey, you're not being as good a friend as you think you are, or just cut them off completely if they can't, you know, step up to the challenge of being a better friend. But I do think you need to go inside yourself and figure out who in your life is for you and who is not. Because at this point, they're telling you you would be a better friend to yourself than other people are being to you. Okay? Like, be a good as friend to yourself as you are to others. Like, come on. And that's boundaries. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. So the next card we have here is priorities. Oh, this ain't get your priorities together. It ain't got your business. The quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. And wasn't I saying something about making your dreams come true, and you needing to clear out all the negative energies and make time? Because they want to tell you something and maybe tell you how to, you know, move forward and make better decisions, you know, make a schedule, things like that. And you're like listening to other people instead of listening to your inner voice and what the messages that are being relayed to you around you are trying to tell you. Yeah, it's like a dream come true. You're trying to make your dreams come true, but your priorities are out of order. You may be giving all this energy you have to your friends, and they're not giving you any energy back. Or, like, you know, sometimes how you hang around people, and when you hang around some people, you leave them feeling happy and at peace, and it's sometimes exhilarated because you guys were talking about all the things you wanted to do, and now you're more excited to do things than ever. If you're hanging around friends and you leave them all feeling all discouraged and feeling like you're worth nothing and that nothing's ever going to happen to you because they could be on the energy and it's rubbing off on you, or they're not breathing life into you, breathing words of wisdom and encouragement to you, and maybe just talking about their problems, and you're making them a priority, but at the end of the day, you're not making yourself a priority. They're like, yeah, a little bit of that is going on here. You're prioritizing other people over yourself. You could have had an appointment, and then a friend calls you and say, hey, I have this problem. Can you come get me? I'm stuck here. And you're blowing off this important doctor's appointment, or an appointment that could have been a business proposition for you, and saying, oh, I can't come right now, canceling that appointment and going and meet your friend. And they wouldn't do the same thing for you. Best believe they won't, because if they knew you had a supporting being, they wouldn't have called you. They would have called somebody else. But they're calling you because they know you would drop everything for them. But will they do the same thing for you? Oh, think about that. Let that marinate real quick. What we have here. Calm. We have a breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. Yeah, I feel like there could have been some breakdowns in relationships next close to you. And look, we have the same kind of canyon vibe where it's just you by yourself and nobody else. I do feel like in December, you got to take some time to yourself to regroup, to recuperate, okay? This is like you could be nearing a breakdown. You could have had a breakdown. During this breakdown, nobody was there for you, or when you have this breakdown, you're going to see just how alone you are and where a friend was when you were going through breakdown. Nowhere. But when they go through breakdown, you're canceling important appointments to be there for them. Stop playing with them. They playing with you. Yeah, they're saying you could think like your life is breaking down by you setting boundaries. And you see, they be telling you to watch the people, how people act when you start setting boundaries. If they start getting stink and getting salty and getting mad at you for setting better boundaries, because it's going to help you in the long run, and they're mad that you're trying to help yourself instead of things, you know, doing things that help yourself instead of doing things that help them, that shows you who your real friends are and who your real family is and who your real thing this is and all kind of stuff like that. Yup. Yeah, they say watch how people move after you start putting yourself first and setting boundaries, and they're going to start getting mad because you're putting yourself first and doing things just for you. They're telling you to do that, and you're going to think that your life is breaking down, but it's not. It's leading you through a breakthrough to either lead you to people who are going to put you first the way you put them first, or just leading you to a life where you have to live in solitary, if that's what it has to be. Numero uno, living for you. Being by yourself. Ooh, yeah, this is a message, a word. I feel like hopping around like I'm in church. Okay, yeah, someone needs to hear this. I'm hearing somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. That Kevin Hart, whatever. I think it's like from a show he did. Like, somebody come look at this. Like, you're putting all these people first and they're not putting you first. Like, what? They ask you how you're doing? Or are they always just coming to you and dumping on you with their problems, leaving you feeling burdened? Like I said, like how you have to pay attention to how you are around people. Like, if you're around certain people and you leave them feeling sluggish and sad and you don't even know why, because your life is going great, that means that you don't need to be around that person. Or even if your life is not going great, if you're not being around friends and leaving them happy and at peace, or like I said, impassioned and invigorated, then you don't need to be around them. I'm going to stop saying that. But this month is definitely going to be about finding who your real friends are. When you start setting these boundaries, making yourself a priority the way other people are not making you a priority. If they're not going to do it, why, if you're not going to do it, why would they do it? If you're not making yourself a priority, why would they make you a priority, kind of thing? And then calm, finding your inner calm, that sense of peace, finding time to always take stock and figure out how you are at the end of the day. Listening to yourself and your body, like I said, that's what they want you to do. Spirit, like, you need to listen to us. We're filling you with so much spiritual love, but you can't feel it because you're around so many energy vampires. Whether they're friends, family, whatever, want to be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, children, shoot. But friends is specific here. I'm just running it through for everybody here. Okay, so now we're going to get into what's coming up in love for you guys. No, it's a general reading. We're going to get into what your month is going to be about just in general. And I wish these cards would move. They keep giving trouble. Okay. December. What's the general overall view of December for my group? Six of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yes. Healing and moving on. Stop. Look at the little baby. Look at the kid saying bye. And this is like your spirit guide or somebody just dragging, get your ass over here. Get over here. And pulling you away. Look towards the water. This could be intuition. It could be spirit-based. Listening to yourself, inner calm things. But oh, look at the little baby. He's so small. Like, oh, look at his face. And he looks sad to be leaving them too. But it's for your utmost good. It's for your healing. Because the Six of Swords is the card of healing, from moving on to things that were very choppy and rocky and turbulent, and then moving on to calm, smooth waters. Aw, but look how sad he looks to be leaving. He's so small. Aw, these could be friends or people you've had in your life for a long time, since you were a little baby, and they're like, it's time for you to move on, whether you want to or not, because you wouldn't be able to walk away by yourself. You need the guidance to help, kind of like a kid can't. They say, like when children are at the beach, you have to have a guardian there so nothing happens to the child. You're still a child, even if you're not a child, you know what I mean? You're still a child and you need this guidance to be pulled away from this person. And it's like, okay, so for example, you had a friend and your parent was telling you that friend is no good for you. And you're just like, mind your business, you know what I mean? Until that friend comes and does something, your parent has to come and drag you away from that friend because they know what's best for you. That's what this is giving. They know what's best for you. They're pulling you away. You're sad to be saying bye, but that's what you gotta do. Oh, this is so little. You guys are so small. Stop it. Now you saying bye and not wanting to say bye. Y'all are so little. Okay, let's keep going. What is the general overview, for their month of December? We have Six of Cups. Wow. See, what was I saying about you knowing these people from when you were little? That's what the Six of Cups is. Come on now, relax. It's relationships from the past. It's nostalgia. It's you living in the past, essentially. You're like, oh, this person used to be this way. This person used to be that way. Sometimes your friends don't mean to be a certain way, but if they start acting a certain way, it's time for you to remove yourself. Even if you don't have a past with them, even if you do feel very connected to them. Aw. Well, I gotta be the one giving the message. I don't like this one. Okay, yeah. But 2 6s back to back. 6s do represent healing. It does represent the calm after the storm as well, because if you think of the angel number 555, it's like change, rapid change. I'm hearing like rapid gunfire, that things are being shaken up in your life. And like they said with this card here, yeah, they said a breakthrough is often, a breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough, remain calm. So it's kind of like just all of a sudden one day you walking down the street and then you just start hearing gunshots and you ducking and weaving and da-da-da-da. But then it's kind of like after that, when things are calm and, you know, settled, you get back up and dust yourself off and just be glad you didn't get shot. Okay? But I got lost in what I was trying to say. What was I trying to say? Oh man, this is what happens when you talk too much. Oh man. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, 555 is the rapid change card, and then after that we have, I don't want to say it, but the 3 6s. Okay. I'm still getting used to thinking of that as an angel number, because like I said, if y'all know, that number is not cute. Okay, but anyway, after 555 comes the next number, you know what I mean, and that's like healing and calm after the storm. So the fact that you have 2 6s here already, it's just like moving on, like things were like, you know, what is it called, it's not as drastic and hectic as the Tower, but it was some change being brought into your life for your higher good. Like your whole foundation is not rocky, maybe just the people in your life are rocky. And while I'm thinking the ASAP Rocky, I don't even know that man, but he's coming through. I don't know. Some of y'all can like him. I don't know. But there was a video that I was watching on, was it TikTok, where he was doing an interview and then he heard Rihanna laughing in the background. And he's like, hold up now. Like somebody else making my girl laugh. What's going on here? Don't do that. I don't know what that has to do with the reading, but I said it. Okay. We're going to keep going. Could be a FOMO, fear of missing out. You feel like you're going to be missing out on your friends' lives if you leave them behind, because, or you kind of could feel like you're abandoning them, kind of thing. You don't want to miss out on certain things. But if nothing's going, let me not even, I'm not going to sound preachy on here, but like I feel like in another reading I said it, it's like there's certain places that you're supposed to go and they're not supposed to come, you know what I mean? Like if you're meant to go a certain place or be a certain place and these people are not allowed to be there, you're not going to be allowed to be there because they're with you. So until you're able to like let those people go, then you're going to be able to reach your full potential, kind of thing. So we're going to keep going. What other cards came out for y'all? We have 8 of Swords. Aww. This is you knowing what you have to do but not doing it, putting blinders on, trapping yourself is essentially what you're doing by staying beside these people or these friends or these partners or whatever it does represent in your life, these situations. You're kind of trapping yourself by staying in this situation because you know it's no good for you, but you're still staying. Okay, let's see what else we have. But the overall view is definitely going to be hard for you to move on, hard to see just how badly these people are affecting you. The fact that you even have to be like, I was telling somebody, because he has friends who they're like I'm not saying that, yeah, you're not supposed to be there for your friends, but if that's all that you're doing in the friendship, what are they giving back to you? Friendship, like you can find that in other people who are actually going to be helping you elevate and reach your goals. Like if you have a friend in your life that's always going through something and they're always bringing you down and always, you know, what's it called, siphoning your good energy, that's not a friend. Like it's a friend, but it's kind of like this person's now taking from you, and friends are supposed to be there to give to you as well. Like of course the relationship is not supposed to be you guys just giving. It's supposed to be an equal give and take. If you have a friendship and you're there just taking, you're just giving, I don't consider that a friend. You know what I mean? And I was telling him that, and he was like, oh, well, they're like my family. And I'm just like, well, do you? But I'm just telling you that it's sometimes you have to set up boundaries with certain people so they're not using you. They're not taking all your good energy and just using it because they're going through something. Now it's a them show. When life is not just a them show, life is a us show, because we're friends, are we not? Every time I'm hanging around you, it's just about you and what you're going through. And when I confront you about you not being a good friend, it's like, oh, well, I'm going through this, and that don't got nothing, though that has something to do with you, but it's kind of like, okay. So it's just like that kind of vibe, where I was just like, sometimes you're willingly trapping yourself in this situation because you don't want to see the truth, kind of thing. You're crying and saying, oh, well, I need them, and we've been friends forever, and we're family, and we're this and we're that. And it's kind of like, well, you either stay trapped or you either move forward and elevate, kind of thing. Okay, I'm not trying to get preachy on here, I'm sorry. Now, we have the 8 of Wheels. Yes, it's time for you to put in the hard work. Priorities. Get your priorities straight. Maybe stop making them a priority so much and start putting more stock into what you want to do and your advancement. That's what the 8 of Pentacles is. 8 of Pentacles is learning new things. Like building your portfolio is a perfect way to put the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is learning new skills, becoming someone who, like I said, building your portfolio. So you're not just someone who does this. You're someone who does this, and that. Learning, maybe going back to school, teaching yourself, giving back to yourself, and things that will help you in the long run. Giving back to yourself because it will help you in the long run. It didn't make sense the first way I said it. Doing things for yourself that will help you in the long run. Okay, that's all that I'm getting. I feel like I want to get one more card for your overall. And then we have Ace of Cups. Okay, so there could be some emotions, or this is like settlement. And I'm hearing like a settlement and a divorce. So it's kind of like after the calm, after the storm kind of thing. And that's not usually what I associate the Ace of Cups with. That's what I'm getting in your reading. It's like the vibe of after we divorced and we figured out which kids are going to which parent, or the scheduling. And, you know, because of course the relationship was rocky for the longest time. And I keep saying that. The relationship was rocky for the longest time. You guys both knew it was going to lead in divorce. Now it's finally, you had divorce. Of course, the emotions were already gone. It's finally like when the dust settles after the divorce. And you finally find that serenity and peace with not having that person in your life anymore. It's going to come. You know, it's kind of like this 8 of Swords mentality where you don't want to give it up. You want to keep the blindfolders on. You don't want to realize the truth. But then when you finally realize the truth, it's going to take a lot of hard work. Maybe you're going to launch yourself into this hard work to kind of distract yourself from the pain you're feeling. And I just realized we have 8-8. So we have 6-6-8-8, and 8-8 is the number of like abundance and being in alignment and doing what you're supposed to be doing. So once you let go of these things and move on and heal, with the 6 of Swords is the moving on. The 6 of Cups is the, you know, finding new soulmates and new people who are meant to be in your life, and finding peace with yourself. And this is also giving me the vibe of you being nurtured by a spirit guide or something, like someone who knows you better than you know yourself kind of vibe here. This is 6 of Cups. You have a past. They know your history. They're going to be, you know, being with you during this time. Once you take off this blindfold, you're going to feel like you're trapped, like you did a bad thing, but you didn't, because you're going to put in the work. You're going to lose yourself in work. You're going to start bettering yourself and seeing how fast you're elevating. You're accelerating is the word, yeah, period. And then you're finally going to be at peace with not having these people in your life. Like when you're busy, you don't have time to sit there and mourn. So you're going to be busy elevating yourself, learning, getting new jobs, like, you know, elevating your, like I said, elevating and accelerating. That is the vibe here. And then finally, once and for all, you're going to be in flow. You're going to be at peace. The Ace of Cups can represent new emotional endeavors. This could be you finding a new friend with the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, finding a new friend, or finding better friends that help you elevate yourself. 6 of Cups is people who come along to help you, kind of helpful people kind of vibes, because it is the 6 of Pentacles, which is helpful people, but 6 of Cups, like emotionally, like you're going to be emotionally tended to during this time. This breakup, I would essentially call it this divorce. It could be a divorce as well. But Ace of Cups, you're going to eventually end up being emotionally settled, emotionally at peace. You could find a new partner, fall in love again, or have a crush on someone, because Ace of Cups is the very, very, very beginning of something, an emotional connection or a bond. And it could be you finding this passion, this emotional connection to a job. you know, to a business, to an outcome, because you're seeing elevation, you're seeing the proof, you're seeing things changing, you're seeing the progress is the word. And now you're finally happy where you are. You're glad that you did what you did. So you're going to get to that point. Now I want to keep going here. What's coming in love? Like, to piggyback off the Ace of Cups. How perfect. Yeah, you're going to be filling your own cup. It's essentially what the Ace of Cups means as well. You're taking care of yourself. You're being your own best friend. And that's me, myself, and I. Ooh, by Beyonce. Yeah, you're being your own. I got to be my own best friend. Okay, so the message is definitely, that's what you guys need to hear. Now what's coming in love? Let's go on the lighter side of things, please. Before this reading gets too long. Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Watch, look at that. As soon as you let these people go, and sometimes, and that's funny, and it's not funny because it always happens. Okay, so I was watching Instagram. I was on Instagram, and there was this video by Cardi B that came through. And it was basically this guy mimicking her, and like such a, he was doing a good job at mimicking her, because she was, you know, Cardi B, she talks fast, she does all these movements, so he basically learned the whole thing she was doing and kind of did like a mirroring moment of him reenacting what she did. So basically in the video though, she was talking about how she hates fake friends, and how like when you have a new boyfriend or a new guy and you bring them over to a new friend, how your friends are acting different, moving different, getting giggly, like, oh, and when you start telling her, bringing up embarrassing stories that you guys experienced together, all of a sudden she's like, oh, I don't remember that, what are you talking about, da, 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 and start, you know, acting a certain kind of way in front of your person. That could be the kind of friends you have around you, and that's why you were never maybe able to have this relationship. But as soon as you let go of these friends and, you know, put yourself first, you're going to be able to find people, you know, your luck is going to change. So maybe you could be someone who's chronically single, could never find a partner, or could never find a good partner, and that mostly is because you had these people around you. And like I said, what is meant for you cannot come for you until you're an energetic match for it. And you being with these people, you're not an energetic match right now. So where you're going, they can't come along. The relationships you're forging, they can't be a part of. So you have to let them go first, heal first, you know, work on yourself first, find this happiness, emotional fulfillment first, and then the wheel's gonna turn. Yeah. Let's see what else we can get. It's fate is what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's destiny. Things that were meant for your destiny is finally going to be in alignment, and it could be focused on your love life, since that's the topic we're currently on. We have Four of Wheels. I don't know, I'm getting this being selfish. I never really got that from this card, but that's like holding on tightly to something is what the Four of Pentacles sometimes mean. It's saving. You could be saving as well, but I kind of feel like holding on tightly to something, being very possessive, like mine, selfish. That's what this Four of Pentacles is giving me. Now that you're being selfish with yourself and your time and your boundaries, that's when you're going to actually call on the people who respect those boundaries. Because like I was also saying, when you put up boundaries and you see people start acting funny and, oh, you never used to be this way before, and da-da-da-da, not respecting that you need to, you know, reframe your life to get where you want to go. They're not respecting those boundaries. You're going to find people who will respect those boundaries, because you started being more selfish with yourself and you know, in life, and then it's gonna, you know, work out for you in love. Shoot, let's see what else we can get. What else can you tell me about their love life in December? Like a stroke of luck, and I'm hearing like a clock strikes 12 kind of thing, where when it's 12 o'clock, both hands are on the 12. So it's kind of like you're finally in perfect alignment with that thing, and now the ding, like a grandfather clock, or like those clocks that you be hearing ringing in churches and stuff. Like it's gonna be like, and also wedding bell rings, wedding bells. Yeah, or it's like ding, ding, and you hear the ding everywhere. So it's kind of like this loud affirmation that you're finally doing what you need to do. And you found your sanctuary, because churches represent sanctuary as well. Page of Swords. You could be calling in a Page of Swords, but the message that I got, that wasn't even the right message, but you could be calling a Page of Swords. I'm kind of feeling like no more. You're not going to be feeling uncertain. You're not going to be feeling like you can't talk to people, you can't date. You're no longer going to be feeling closed off, is essentially the message that was coming through. You're no longer going to be timid. You could be someone who may not have dated a lot, and that could have held you back from wanting to date, and your friends were telling you, oh, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, voices in your head telling you don't do that. With them gone, you're finally stepping into your power, and you're no longer going to be this person that was not confident to go after what they wanted. Like, now you're going to be someone who's slaying their dragons. Look at how he's ready to slice a hoe. He's like, oh, what you said? Oh. Like, you're going to be someone who's more assertive, but not like a mean way. Like, you're just going to learn how to, you're going to learn how to assert your boundaries. And that could be a problem in your love life. And not just in your friendship. So you don't assert your boundaries and you get taken advantage of. But I feel like when you're going to finally start asserting those boundaries, your relationships, friendship-wise and relationship-wise, is going to start leveling up. Can I get one more card, please? What is coming in love in December? And we have the Chariot. Wow, yeah. Like, you speaking up more, being more confident, talking, making the first move, essentially. Maybe you could be around friends, and when you guys go out and you feel connected to talk to someone, like, oh, don't do that, don't talk to them, like, you know, they're out of your league, and just not being there to build you up, essentially. And it didn't even have to be on no catty type stuff. It could have been your friends always thinking that they had the final say, or they had the first pick, and all kinds of things. So you were never able to find a good person because they were snatching them all up. And it's kind of like with them not in your life anymore, now you have all the good things coming to you. Someone could have been interested in you, and you could be sending your friend over there to talk to them, saying, oh, go see if they're interested in me. And they come back and say, no, he wasn't. And you missed out on so many chances because this person was telling you lies. Ooh, I would knock somebody out on my face. Anyway, if they were trying to do that, what kind of friend is that? Yeah, but that example came through for a reason. Like, your friend is supposed to be your wing person, so that you send them over saying, hey, like, my friend likes you, and then the guy's like, oh, if they say if they like you back, or the girl says they like you back, and your friend come back over there saying, oh no, he didn't like you, when that man or that girl very well said they liked you. And you're missing out on opportunities here because you're sending somebody else instead of doing it yourself. Now, when you're in this Page of Swords energy, where you're willing to, you know, make the first move, to take the first step forward, then they're going to start running away because it was never a you thing. It was a friend thing in your way. Like I said, everything's going to start turning up daisies because you let this person go. You let these people go. And now things are going to start rushing into your life. These two cards together, this is powerful. And it all starts by you putting yourself first, being more selfish with your time and your money and your energy. Okay? Making yourself a priority and stop making everybody else a priority. And then finally speaking up. Making the first move. Giving the flirty eye contact, being flirty, like, you know, stop playing with them. Don't play with you. Like, stop playing. They said stop. You need to be on your own, or learn to be by yourself. Maybe you're someone who always needs to be out or be with a friend in order to feel confident enough to go speak to someone. Now, when you know, you're in solitaire and you build up your confidence and put in the work and you become more confident in yourself, by yourself, with yourself. Okay. You have the spiritual love backing you. Now you need to have that physical love backing you. And when you do have that physical love backing you, look at the freaking Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot card. These are two cards about things rushing into your life. And good things at that. So your love life definitely going to be getting a boost in November. I mean, October. Why the hell keep saying November? It could be getting a boost in November. It's going to continue into December. Now we're going to move on to what's coming up in your career. What's coming up in the career? For group 2. I'm going to clear out group 3. We have Page of Wheels. Yeah, starting new things. Like, once you finally build this confidence in yourself and let these people go, it's going to feel like your life is experiencing a freaking grand shift. And you're now just starting over in all areas and aspects of your life. You're starting over in love. You're being more confident. You're being more vocal. You're being more outgoing. You're not scared of rejection. You're not scared of talking to people, making the first move, like I said. And then in career, you're not scared of starting over. You're not scared of making an investment. You're not scared of investing in yourself. Here we have the Ace of Swords. You're not scared of advertising yourself, word of mouth. You're becoming confident in all areas and prioritizing what really needs to be prioritized. Like I said, not trying to villainize anybody, your friends, or anybody in your life, but it's just like, they're not, you know, oh gosh, I'm just going to leave it at that. Some people are supposed to be in your life for a reason. Some people are supposed to be there for a season. These people were there, and that's good. They provided what needs to be provided. Now it's time for you to either retract your energy, cut the friendship off, or just spend some time by yourself figuring out what you really want. Going out by yourself, and maybe when you go out by yourself with this Page of Swords, that's when you meet this person in love. Instead of going out with friends who constantly make it all about them or steal all the energy in the limelight and da-da-da-da. With the Four of Cups in career, you could be feeling a little lethargic when it comes to career. Like you don't really know what to do, or you're having too many offers. Now you're stressed out about what to do. Like your heart is calling you in so many different directions. Because this card is usually someone handing you a cup and you saying no. But in this card in specific, he has these 4 cups here. And he's like, I don't know which one to choose. Like my heart is being torn into 4 different places. Like I could be doing this, or that. Which one do I choose? Now I'm stressed. And now I don't want to choose. Because when you have too many options, it makes it hard for you to choose. So it's giving a little bit of Libra energy here, where you're constantly teeter-tottering and not knowing, and not even teeter-tottering on 2 things, 4 things here, the 4 of Cups. So in your career, you're going to have a lot of options. Okay, let me get one more card here. You could be starting a business, or like I said, starting a new journey on what you want to do in a career. And then we have 8 of Wands. Okay, look at you. Coming in hot. But I do feel like if you are having any confusion, there will be clarity, because we have the Ace of Swords here. So you're starting something new and you don't know which way to go or how to do it. And it's overwhelming you a little bit. With the 4 of Cups, you're overwhelmed. You don't know what choices to make. But I feel like the longer you sit with the way he's sitting with it here and kind of tuning into his emotions by himself, in Earth, connecting with Earth, you know, you're definitely going to be able to make the best possible decision for you. Or somebody's going to make it for you, or it's going to be impossible not to know the right decision forward once you sit quiet and listen to yourself. Like you're going to come out victorious. Like look at how he has the wand, like, yes, like I know the right way to go. And it's like like when you have those relay races or something like that, where somebody comes running and they hand you the baton and then you have to keep running to finish the race. So something's just going to drop in your lap. With the 4 of Cups, maybe a lot of different offers, and then one of them, you're gonna have to choose one of them and then keep running with the baton to the finish line. This is giving like crossing the finish line. And it's funny how the card before before the 8 of Wands is the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is someone who's like blocking things from them. And once you stop blocking those things, the 8 of Swords, all that stuff is cleared out, then things are dropped into your lap and you're gonna hit the ground running. So now we're going to go to what's happening in spiritually, which I kind of feel is going to be a big focus for your December, with the first card being boundaries. Okay. So you have, like I was saying, like you're just new beginnings galore. Things are starting over. We have another freaking page. Like, what are you telling me? All the pages are here, essentially. We have the Page of Wands now in your spirituality. I do feel like you're getting a new lease. You're becoming more confident. You're getting like a revamp, a recharge, a renew. Like you're renewing for another season. You're getting renewed for another season. It's like I don't know, like you felt like you were disconnected, and now the connection is renewed. It's kind of like the Wi-Fi was off for a little bit, and now the Wi-Fi is going to be back on and stronger than ever. You kind of like renewed your contract or your bill. You paid for your bill finally. And now the cable's working. The connection's back on. Your Wi-Fi is working. That's kind of what this card is giving me here. Where the connection is back on and better than ever and stronger than ever. With the wands coming through stronger than ever, fiercer than ever. You're going to feel more connected and more impassioned than ever. We have the Hangman. You're going to be in a period of stasis. And look at how the light is illuminated around him. Like he's deep beneath the ocean, first and foremost. So like I said, with the 6 of Swords card here, where the person was walking the child towards the ocean, which represents spirituality, which represents intuition, which represents being in a realm of calm, being within yourself. When you're in the water, you can't hear much. Sound becomes muted. So you're down here just worried about you. We have the 8 coming through, and we have 2 8s coming through, alignment, okay? But with the Hangman, it's kind of like not a forced stasis, but you're being paused. You're on a pause to learn more and get closer to get closer to your, what's it called, your spiritual team, I would call them. Like, it's too much to be saying angel, ancestor, spirit, God. Like, that's like a lot to constantly say throughout the reading. So your spiritual team, whatever you may believe in, because a lot of people believe in different things. But you're definitely going to be in like a pause where you're going to be enlightened at the end. Like, there's so much, I'm hearing there's so much you need to know. There's so much more you need to learn. And you're not allowing yourself to be that way. Maybe you're someone who's a spiritual person and your friends aren't. So by you being around them, it's kind of like blocking that spiritual base because they're not feeding that part of you. Like, you're acting one way when you're with them, then when you're by yourself, you're like struggling to catch up when you're by yourself. You know, it's like spending weekends out partying instead of getting closer to your spirit team or getting closer to yourself, spending time alone. Hangman could also be spending time alone. It's giving hermit energy. They always kind of give you the same vibe. But here the hermit is actively looking for the knowledge, and the hangman is kind of like a citra behind down card. Like, you didn't want to do it, so now we're doing it for you. You didn't want to let go of these friends, now we're doing it for you. Or they're making a circumstance where you have to then put yourself first. So creating a fight, making someone show their true colors, and then you have to let them go because you can't have somebody like that in your life. Okay. Knight of Swords, fast forward movement. Okay. Someone who's searching for knowledge. Like I said, the hermit card is definitely giving me this vibe where you're not actively searching for knowledge. You're learning more. Like, you're not a page of swords anymore. You're like, there's nothing that you, like, you know some things, and now you're reaching the next level. Like I said, you're renewing your contract. You're upping your contract. Like, if you want to use a sports reference, you're upping your contract and getting paid more now for doing what you're doing because you know more now. So you're worth more now. And I think I was saying something about learning more with the eight of like upping your resume so you now become someone who's more valuable. Okay, the reading's coming together as it should. And then we have strength. This is definitely perseverance. This is patience, spending time in solitude, fighting the beasts that you may have been running from this whole time by spending excessive time with friends and people who are not as spiritual as you, because you don't want to be held accountable for the things that you knew you weren't doing. Like I said, the Eight of Swords is someone who knows they don't do it, they doing wrong, but they're keeping the blindfold on. They don't want someone to tell them. They don't want to hear that they're doing wrong. So by you maybe spending more time with friends who are not in spirituality and who's not going to hold you accountable for your actions, you were kind of like putting this blindfold on purposely. And now, like, oh, so where you running to now, huh? Like, there's nowhere for you to run anymore. You're going to have to be strong and get through this, and you will get through this. So spiritually, for stasis, learning more, becoming more in touch with yourself and your spiritual team. They said what they said in this card here with this spiritual love around you, but you don't have the boundaries, you don't have the sanctuary, you don't have the, what do they call it? I feel like sanctuary is a pretty good word, but it's kind of like the sanctity. Like, the people around you and the space around you was not, pure enough for you guys to connect fully. So you have to connect with earth, with the water, things like that. I don't want to keep chatting away, but it's definitely going to take some strength. It's not going to happen overnight. We have the Eight of Wheels. The Eight of Pentacles is kind of giving me the same thing as the Strength card, where it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take work, but you're definitely going to overcome at the end of the day. Like, you're going to be going through a period of enlightenment where you're getting closer to spirit, and that is, for your highest good, okay? So now I want to get some cards from this deck here to see what else is happening in your December, please. What else is happening in December for my group? I'm hearing perseverance. Like I keep saying, it's not going to be easy. The month is not going to be, easy peasy lemon squeezy, but you're going to get through it and come out on top. Now we're gonna pop to the top, wipe away your inhibitions. Okay, so this card wanted to fly out first. No, not first, but fly on top. We have a never-ending story. So I just heard it's a never-ending story with you. It's kind of like you go through these bouts of being deeply into spirituality and trying to heal yourself and fix yourself and do all these things, and then you go through periods of turning that side of you off and doing whatever you want to do and not being held accountable for your actions. So it's kind of like until they force your ass to sit down. They have to force you to sit down, force you to go into stasis, you know what I mean? And not force, but they have to make circumstances where you have no choice but to do it, where it's kind of like you reach a breaking point. Like I said, like this card keeps saying, the breakdown eventually leads to the breakthrough. A breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. It's kind of like you're definitely going to be breaking down. And this is definitely giving me an example of one of my friends who, she like a while ago, she kind of fractured her leg, so she wasn't able to go to work. She wasn't able to do all these things she had planned. And it's kind of like, because those things were not meant for you, and because you continuously disregarded what the signs you may have been receiving to sit your behind down, and you kept going, they forced you to sit down. Now she literally fractured her what is it called, foot, and she couldn't go nowhere. So it's kind of like you're what is it called, holding it off, and it's kind of like, they're gonna have to force you to sit down sooner or later, for you to heal, for you to learn, for you to grow, okay? And this is a never-ending story with you, because you do it all the time. Oh gosh, they're coming for your head. I'm sorry. And we have between worlds. Yeah, you're between worlds right now. You're supposed to be leaving this darkness behind and stepping into a new world, but right now you're stuck in the middle, because you want to be somebody who's out there partying, and then you also want to be someone who's spiritual, and those two don't really match that well. You gotta fully commit yourself to one thing. You cannot be in between. Ooh, they coming for you. And it's gonna take strength to be someone who doesn't do things, to do this, to do that. It's gonna take strength. They're not saying it's gonna be easy, but it's something that got to be done. Ooh, child. Like, you're between worlds. Okay, so we're gonna finish with these fairy cards. What can they expect from their December, please? What can they expect from their December? If you watch this whole reading through, leave a fairy in the comments so I know you watched the whole reading. We have a wisdom, and it went back in, and I was gonna say some of you could be called to group 1. Not all of you, but some of you, if you were called to group 1 and group 2. We have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So yeah, come together. It's time for you to come together with your spirit guide, your team. You could have fairy spirit guides, honestly. Animal spirit guides, all those things are trying to help you, but you're so disconnected from them. They can't give you the message they need to give you. So just like, hey, we're trying to help you here. Many hands make light work. You're trying to do everything by yourself and being burdened, and it's just like it's not working, or being around people who have no intention to help you. Okay, I'm done preaching. Now we have transformation, definitely. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Lord, basically what I was saying, yeah. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. And it is, as you can see from this reading, once you do what you need to do, what they've been telling you to do, get some solitude, learn about yourself, delve into some spirituality, because it's going to be important for your month of December. You're going to go through the transformation. And then we have shine from within. Yeah, this and wisdom want to come out. Is this wisdom here? No. But I just want to go back in now, so I guess I'll take it. Shine from within came out from group 1 as well. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. And this is taking me back to what I was saying about you constantly going out with your friends, and maybe them overshadowing you a little bit, but you being the better prospect. But people are overlooking you and going to them, or people are seeing your beauty from within, but the friends are telling them, oh no, this person didn't want to talk to you. This takes me back to that, because you didn't believe in yourself. And once you start believing in yourself, then you can start talking to them yourself with the Page of Swords. You can start making the first move yourself in the love set, in your love life, and not waiting for somebody else to do it, or waiting for them to talk to you. By you realizing your true beauty, it's going to help you out in the long run, okay? And then we have Magical Gateway. It takes courage, strength card, to trust and venture into the unknown. Yet, this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Wow, bars. And I'm going to end it right there, because there's nothing more that I can say. Mic drop. Card drop. Like, there's nothing more that I can say. Like, all these things are just, like, tied up the reading perfectly. I'm like, I didn't even got to say all that. I could have just sat here and took from the fairies. The fairies said what they had to say. Come together with yourself, come together with spirit, come together with your spirit team. Okay, they have messages for you, and they want to get to know you better. I'm hearing it's a never-ending story with you. Spend more time with us. We're tired of trying to tell you. Shoot, transformation. Sit your booty down. Okay, you're gonna get sat if you don't sit down yourself. Okay, just put that out there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be something that's gonna get you to sit down, because you don't want to sit down yourself. Okay. And then we have shine from within. You're definitely going to recognize your true worth the more you sit with yourself. Because like I was saying, and I'm going to keep saying with the boundaries card here, they're saying there's so much spiritual love around you. If you would only see how much you're worth and how much we love you, then maybe you will become more confident in what you have to offer and who you are as a person. And it's going to eclipse all aspects of your life. Love, career, all those things. But you got to sit with us first. Shoot. And Magical Gateway. they said it's not easy. It takes courage and trust. But that's where the greatest rewards are. Do it without looking back. Boom. Mic drop. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this reading resonated. Like I said, if you stay to the end, leave a fairy in the comments so I know you stayed to the end. Thank you for watching to the end. This was a long reading, but I enjoyed it, and I'm happy I got to give this message to you guys. If you would ever like a personal reading, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below, or simply DMing me. Not DMing me. Oh, Lord. I mean, you could, because I am back on Instagram more, so you could DM me on Instagram. But if you like my vibe during this reading, like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you get notified when I post, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day, and I hope you have a beautiful December. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. If you chose the responsibility card, number 10, then this is your reading. Before I was starting y'all reading, I was sitting here jamming, singing, which is a regular occurrence for me, but because I was then starting your reading, that could be something you do. You could be someone who's sitting there jamming. I was singing, just stop looking for love, girl, you know you still got time. And then I was singing, do you remember the 31st night of September? And I know this is a December predictions reading, but some of you could be born in September. September was a very important month for you guys this year, something along those lines. But I was asking, of course, angel ancestors and spirit guides to give me the clearest picture view of your December. And then I was like, December, and then I started singing, do you remember the 21st night of December? Even though I know it's September, so the 21st of December could be important here for some of you. That could be your birthday, or I don't know, something important is happening on that day. So keep that in mind. Put that down to your notes or your calendar, something like that. But here at 10, we have responsibility, and 10s represent endings. It represents something coming to an end. Something could be coming to an end in your December. Responsibility, all the responsibilities that were stacked up on you could be coming to an end, because responsibility in 10, you know what I mean? So, oh, hold up. Like, I'm getting the vibe of things that going round and around and around, or you taking the time to put in so much time and effort into making this perfect circle here, because I know this didn't happen overnight. This took work, and this took intricacy, okay, to get the freaking circle looking that good. I'm gonna go closer, because look at that. How the circle looking that good? What are you telling me? It took a lot of hard work and precision to get it looking like that. So I do feel like you've been doing a lot, and a lot of responsibility has been placed upon your shoulders. With 10 card here, with the 10 number, the number 10 here, it could be, even though this is 10 card, okay, but the number 10 here is definitely signifying an end to maybe a difficult chapter in your life. So now I feel the need to go into this card right now real quick and find out what this symbol is, because I really don't know. And for whatever reason, I was hearing Awen or Arwen. So I do feel like that could be what this is, even though I'm not completely sure. So I'm just going to go with what I was hearing. And Awen in this book is a Celtic symbol, and it's inspiration, essence, and the balance of masculine and feminine energies, similar to the yin and yang symbol. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not what that is, but it could be a harp, because it says plays the music of the immortality of the soul. And now I was singing before y'all reading, so that could be a sign that that's that. But it has to be either an Alwyn or a harp. It can't be the other ones. I know what the other ones are, and that's not what that is. Maybe if some of y'all want to see it yourself, this little symbol right there is what they're talking about, and that's either an Alwyn or a harp, okay? And harp says plays the music of the immortality of the soul. And like I told y'all when I first started the reading, I was singing before your reading, so that could be that or Alwyn, because I heard that in my head, or it could be both, and I have to read both, okay? So yeah, inspiration is coming your way. So if you felt called to group 1, you can go watch group 1, because that card inspiration was for group 1. And we have 11, and wow, wait, we have 10, the ending, and then 11 comes right after 10. What are you telling me? Yeah, go watch group 1 if you felt called to group 1. Stop playing. Stop playing. So yeah, but the essence of the balance of masculine and feminine energies, similar to the yin and yang symbol. So maybe this isn't Alwyn, maybe this is the heart, but I'll either way, I read what I read. So now we're gonna get into the overall. What is the overall main idea is what I've been using for the other groups. What is the main idea of your month? Because I know when we was in school, they had us reading the stories, and we had to figure out what the main idea of the story was. And that's what this is going to be. What's the main idea? What's the main idea of your month of December? Ooh, okay, everybody's been getting 2 lately. Anything else? No, that's it. Is that it? That is it. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. Okay, that's it. Okay, so we have ease. Yeah, what was I saying? The calm after the storm. The responsibility, things coming to an end, all the weight being on your shoulders coming to an end. And like I said, after 10 we have 11, and so you might have a call to group 1, and 11 is like awakening. So you're falling asleep here, everything is dying, death could be important, and then you're waking up with the 11 card. I feel it in my bones enough to make my spirit go. Welcome to the new age. I'm waking up. What song is that? I feel it in my bones enough to make my spirit go. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Oh, oh, radioactive. Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. That's coming through. And if you look at this thing here, it is kind of glowing like it's radioactive, and things without radioactive do glow. So already things is okay. I see y'all. Things is going as they need to go. So radioactive, but welcome to the new age. So definitely something new is starting. You're stepping into a new age in December. So we have today, I allow life to be easy. And it's as simple as that. Today, I allow life to be easy. Just to go with the flow. Maybe go on a swing. It happens to your inner child a little bit more. And then we have release. Wow. Hey, hold up now. And then ease is in release. That's so fun. And y'all saw the cards fly out. I didn't choose them. They flew out the way they flew out. And then we have ease, which is in release. So release, ease. Now, sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. So yeah, there's things and responsibilities you've been holding on to that do not belong to you, okay? And it's time for you to let them go. I'm hearing let it rip and wake up into a new age. It's as simple as that. You're holding on to things the way they're supposed to be, and that is supposed to be. It's time for you to go to sleep, die, and wake up again, awakening. Okay, so we're going to get into the overall view of your month of November. I don't know why the hell I keep saying November. I think my mind is just like, we're in November. It's November. And I'm like, no, we're going into December. Gosh. Okay. So let us see it. You're shuffling the same way. Okay, group 1 was kind of shuffling sloppy as well. So, like I said, if you felt called, go ahead and watch that. But, oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay, the overall view is you're getting your money up with the King of Pentacles. You're becoming more in control of your coins, your money, the way it's coming in, the way it's coming out. A lot may be coming in. You have to become more responsible with it and not spend it all in one place. Whoo, messages are coming freely for y'all. I appreciate that, because I don't know. Yeah, you're becoming more, I don't want to say stingy, because the King of Pentacles is not stingy. Maybe you're becoming more free and at ease with your money. Maybe you're becoming more at ease with making money and saving money and spending money. It's not going to be a constant struggle. You're releasing any holdups you have when it comes to money as well. Ooh, okay, what else? Overall view or general December. Okay. We have 8 of Swords. Yeah, you had some kind of belief when it came to money, a restricting belief when it came to money, and you're finally releasing that thought. Limiting belief you will go with in December. And look at how green is for money. And you're just like letting money come in, and you're not worrying so much about it. You're just living your best life, essentially. Like you're taking off the blindfold that you've had when it comes to you maybe not feeling like you were good enough. But that's the 8 of Swords kind of mentality, where you're confident. It's kind of like you're always picking on yourself, like you're not good enough for this, you can't do that, da 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 da. Like, oh, I have too many responsibilities and I have to pay this and that. And I kind of feel that ease is going to be let up in December, where you're finally going to give yourself a break. Like, give yourself a break. General. Or you're gonna get a break, a big break, where you start seeing something you put time and energy. I just felt like that. Something you've put time and energy into is going to finally show some results. Now we have the Two of Wands, and I feel like there's like a battle of wills. You constantly against yourself, the way the two rams are mirroring each other. You could be someone who's very stubborn. You, like I said, you were very stubborn and set in this way of thinking, and it was kind of you fighting against yourself, where no one's ever going to win. If you keep fighting yourself, you're never going to win. So, and this did kind of come out in reverse the way it flew down. So you're going to definitely be letting up on yourself. You're not going to be so hard on yourself. You're not going to be talking down to yourself and being mean to yourself, thinking that you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. You do deserve rest. You do deserve time to yourself. You are beautiful. All those good things, okay? Because you could be struggling with all that. You do deserve rest. You deserve to take a break. You do not have to freaking run yourself ragged and into the ground in order to feel like you're worth something. Like you're this King of Pentacles. You're always this King of Pentacles. It just takes reframing. What is that? I don't know why. It comes and goes sometimes. Like the whole Barbie thing that was going around on social media, where it's just like, it just needs a little shaping. Like the way you're thinking is not completely wrong, but it just needs a little bit of reshaping for it to be like there and everything is better. And yeah, I remember all those sounds that was going on while they were fixing the person's hair, like you're going under construction, okay? So construction could be important for some of you. Maybe you work in construction, but you're going under construction. The way you think about yourself, the way you live your life, the way you see, and the way you talk to yourself. And this is like giving very much inner voice, battle of wills, you against you. And if you're always, like I said, battling yourself, you're never going to win. So you're finally letting up, releasing that point of contention with yourself. Letting yourself be free and ease and relax, essentially, because you always want to pile on responsibilities. And if you're not doing a lot, that means you're not doing anything, you're worthless, and da-da-da. No, boom. Overall general view, you're worth a lot, okay? You know the King of Pentacles is balling. You know he could do whatever he want to put his mind to. And I just saw 11-11. This is like a new mentality. You have to drive and force and hammer into yourself. So construction keeps coming through. Hammer. You have to just, hammer into yourself and believe that I don't always have to be working, or I don't always have to be running myself ragged and doing all these different things to feel worthy and valuable. And you don't always have to do too much to make money. There are other ways. Like you can relax and be at ease and still make money. Shoot. Because look at how beautiful and intricate this thing here is. Like you did that. Can somebody else say they did that? No. Take more pride in your work as well. What the heck? I don't know why I feel like I'm cussing at y'all. I'm sorry. But come on now, bro. Get it together. There's no need for you to be feeling no type of way about yourself, because what the hell? You're the King of Pentacles. We have the moon. Illumination. Because look at how bright that moon is. It's almost blinding me, and it's not like, ugh. Like something's being lit up in your life. Something that was once in the shadows, light is being placed on it. It's kind of like we're finally seeing the dark side of the moon. And I'm also hearing evil Kermit and evil twin. So it's like we have the nice Kermit that's saying all good and nice things, and in the dark over there with his freaking hood on, you have evil Kermit telling you all these things about yourself with the Eight of Swords, and you're believing evil Kermit. Like I said, yeah, you against you. We have regular Kermit battling evil Kermit. Okay. Yeah, evil Kermit battling real Kermit. You're in a battle of wills fighting against yourself, and until you stop that battle and shine light on the dark side of the moon, and I'm here and talking to the moon coming through. Once you shine a light on the dark side of the moon, and that doesn't always come through, because this card came out in group 1. Wait, it did, right? Or was it group 2? No, it was group 1. So yeah, if you felt called group 1 again, like I said, this card came out in group 1. That song didn't come through, so that song is specifically for you, talking to the moon. And what does he say in the beginning of the song, where you are talking to the moon, hoping that someone's out there on the other side talking to you too? Which is you. There's a light side of the moon to you, and there's a dark side of the moon to you. And the dark side of the moon is what you don't see, but it's always there. What other people can't see, but it's always there. We never see the other side of the moon. That could be where the aliens are hiding. That was the most random thought in my life. Oh my gosh. Y'all could be just that way. You could believe in aliens. And I'm just like, there's one side of the moon that we never see. That could be where the aliens are hiding. We're never going to be able to be there. We haven't explored the full moon. Oh, and full moon could be important. Wait, why are the messages coming through crazy like this? Relax. Full moon can be important. The full moon this month can be important. I don't know when that's happening. We did just have a full moon, but it's still November, so it doesn't count. There could be a full moon coming through in December that's important for you. So write that down, write that down, write that down, write that down in your notes or your calendar, the full moon. And watch it be the 21st of December. I'm gonna check that out when the video is over. Watch the full, I did say the 21st. Do you remember the 21st night of September? But I was saying December. The 21st of December could be the new full moon. I don't know. We'll check it out. But it could be, and if it is, that's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, there's a part of the moon we never see, and that's where the aliens are hiding. You could believe in aliens and you just think that, because that was, like I said, random. But there's like a dark side of you battling against the light side of you. But there will be some things that are brought to light, illumination with the moon card. It could be secrets, things that you didn't know, parts of yourself you didn't want to acknowledge, the dark side, shadow self, your ego, things like that. I want one more card for your overall or your general December, please. Let me get one more card. What is coming? What is happening in December for my group 3s, please? Wow, this reading is coming through all clear. Ooh, hold up, relax. You have the Page of Cups. Okay, so embarking on a new emotional journey with yourself, getting to know yourself, getting to know your intuition. That's what this card, Page of Cups, always gives me, because it's always the fish talking from the cup to the person. So tapping into your intuition and getting to know more about that. So trusting your inner voice, like I said, and healing your inner voice in a way, kind of, where you don't believe all the bad things your inner voice is saying. Because like I said, your inner voice, nobody else can hear it. Only you can hear it. Your inner voice is telling you all these bad things about yourself, but it's kind of like those are lies. Because the moon does represent lies and secrets and things being hidden and kept from you, but it's also, on the other hand, bringing light to those things. And now this is taking me to an episode that I was watching last night of, I'm gonna keep talking about this show on here, I don't care, New Amsterdam. I was watching an episode, and if for those of you who know the show, you know Iggy. He's the psychologist, the therapist of the show in the hospital, and they always call him when anybody's going through anything mental. And the thing about him is he's always there for everybody, but then he's never there for himself. So in this specific episode, there was someone who was, these prisoners from Rikers, right? They escaped and they were in the jail, not in the jail, they were in the hospital trying to kill somebody. So the hospital went on lockdown, right? And Iggy, I feel like I'm gossiping with y'all, I'm so sorry, but he has been trying to adopt a baby without his husband's consent, because he said they have 4 kids, okay, and Iggy wanted to adopt the next one. The husband was like, do you have enough kids? But he went behind his husband's back and was trying to adopt the baby. And the agency, knowing them already and trusting them, came and said, hey, we have a baby for you, but you're gonna have to fly out to that place to get the baby. So his husband found out and came and confronted him in the hospital. And during this episode, they're also on lockdown because there's someone who has a aggravated assault weapon, because the people from the Rikers came and trying to escape and do all that kind of stuff. So now they're locked in the hospital together and in the same office, as well as a therapist in training. So during that session, a lot of things came out that Iggy was keeping to himself. Basically, he had like a lot of self-hate for himself, and you would think someone who is guiding others through their mental illnesses would not have them themselves, right? No, he was saying all this stuff and how he hated himself and how he was fat and how he didn't think anybody would love him and all kinds of stuff, which could be what your inner voice is telling you as well. And it wasn't until his husband, the therapist, was like, okay, well, we're gonna do an assignment. You're gonna sit there, and all I need you to do is listen. You're gonna listen to what your husband has to say about you. And now she said, okay, can you tell Iggy what you love about him and what makes him a great husband? Name 3 things. The husband went above and beyond, was naming mad things. So it's just like, sometimes you need that other perspective, and you need to tap into the light energy more with the moon card here, because you're just tapping into the dark and the serious and the not so nice, and saying and hearing all and believing all these things about you. And then she was like, okay, I'm going to ask somebody that on the outside looking in to tell you all the good things about yourself, because obviously you can't tell the way you're always bringing down yourself. Come on now. And that episode was just like, wow. And from the character that we've known so far throughout the season 1, now I'm in season 2, you would never think he felt this way about himself. But he was always overcompensating, feeling like he had to save the world, essentially, being a captain save a hole, because that's the only way he felt worthy. And the husband was like, come on now, sometimes I don't feel seen, I don't feel heard. And also, at the end of the episode, he was also, diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. So maybe some of you can have that, where you feel like a sense of overimportance, but like all the responsibilities on you to fix everything in your life or to fix everything in other people's life. And it's just like, well, that's not it. So, ooh, that's something. Some of y'all could definitely be have that, and you need the diagnosed, because you would never think of, because he was someone who was always helping people, but it's like a inflated self-importance. I looked it up. Okay, I'm into psychology and all that. And it's like an inflated a feeling of self-importance. So he felt like if he didn't do anything, nobody else would, and if you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh boy, I'm sorry guys. I just went on a whole rant, but that's fine, right? Now we're going to get into your love life for December. What is coming in love for my group 3s, please? For my group 3s. Okay, we have 4 of Swords. So maybe you're taking a break from dating, a period of rest. We have Justice. Interesting. And what is this? This better not be the Lover's card. What the bum? Hey, hold up now. Hold up. You have the 4 of Swords. So maybe you were taking a break from dating. Maybe you haven't dated in a long time. You haven't been in a relationship in a long time. Or you haven't felt feelings for someone in a long time. But that justice is incoming, okay? You were at peace, being fine, being single by yourself. Or maybe not. Because the 4 of Swords, you were going through a period of deep rest and healing of, what do they call it? It's not really calibration. It's not rejuvenation. It's, how rude. You're going through a period of it's something where, you know, it's just like you're definitely healing, regeneration. Thank you. Come on now, try to play me for jokes. Regeneration. You were going through a period of regeneration, trying to take stock of what you want in a relationship, what you don't want, and because you came to terms with that, I do feel like you're definitely getting some justice here with the scales are being balanced, and where things may have felt like uneven and unbalanced and rocky, where you weren't getting as much as you were giving in relationships. Now you're going to be getting that back, and ta-da, there's a lover coming in for you guys. It may be 2, because the lovers represent choices, so it could be 2 people coming in for you guys, and that could be your justice. That would be rude, because yeah, but justice represent making a choice as well. You may have to make a choice when it comes to lovers with these 2 major arcana coming out. We're going to keep getting some cards to see what else they got to say. What is coming in their love life in December for my group 3s, please? Okay, rocks. For my group 3s in their love life, what is coming through? What is coming through for my group 3s in their love life? Definitely maybe a choice. Is this the Emperor? Ooh, you got an Emperor coming in. Somebody's going to take her or you. Another major arcana coming through. So maybe you're going to have to make the choice to choose yourself. And when you make the choice to choose yourself, then justice is going to be restored. I'm hearing like a bell, a gong being rung, where you pass the lesson. And it's like ding! And now you just move on and justice falls on you. Let it fall. Let it fall. It's a song, but I can't remember the song right now. It could be Let It Fall or something. If I remember I'll put it in the description box for you guys. So what is coming? Yeah, you're gonna get somebody who's sure about you is what I'm hearing. I'm like, just shut up and say what the cards mean already. Okay. 2 things about justice. It's about like someone who's definitely finally gonna put you first and choose you. I'm hearing pick me, choose me, love me. Okay, so we're gonna keep going though. This is definitely someone who's going to show you your worth and show you what you mean to them and put in the work and the time. Like I said before, where you may have been putting in all the work and you were taking a break from love and relationships because it was not turning out your way. Now you're finally gonna get some justice in return. Like I said, the gong is going to be rung. Like you pass this challenge, now you're on to the next challenge. Like a video game I'm hearing. Like in a video game where you pass the first level, you're going to go on to the next level. So you pass this level of being by yourself and being fine and at peace, being by yourself. And then, ding, justice is being restored. An angel, God, is, you know, saying, oh, she passed. Good. She learned what she needed to learn with the sword here. And then you're going to get a lover. And this is like a high vibrational soulmate. This is not some regular old person, okay? But you're going to have to, you will have, of course, you'll always have a choice on whether you want to be with this person or not. But they're giving Emperor energy. You better. Okay, what else is coming in love? Can I get one more card, please? One more card. One more card. Definitely someone commanding, someone who's assertive. This is someone who's going to chase you. Someone's going to make it known they want you. And I'm hearing, and from this day on, let it be known. That's an Adele song, but Adele song is it though. From this day on, and crap. Wow. That's an Adele song. It's like this person's gonna let it be known they want to be with you. Can I get one more card for what's coming through in love? I'm not supposed to get another card. Come on, I'm excited. Maybe you're trying to keep things a little. Okay. How many cards are this? Please only be 2. I'll take them. I'm excited for you guys. We're going to get into it. Oh my gosh, guys, what the heck? We have the 2 of Cups. Yeah, definitely some love coming in for you guys. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking exciting. Not me squealing on YouTube. Not me squealing on YouTube. Yeah. 2 of Cups, definitely some kissing gonna be here, some emotion, some reciprocal feelings here for you guys. And then we have the 3 of Wands. It's gonna feel like a new adventure, like you're embarking on a new event, so it could lead to a relationship, which what the 2 of Cups is. You're gonna be in a relationship with the Emperor. This person's gonna be your lover. It's gonna be balanced. You guys are gonna be giving and receiving the same kind of love for each other. With the 2 of Cups, is definitely reiterating this balance, this perfect give and take, where they're bringing a cup, you're bringing a cup, and you guys are intertwining your cups together. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute. This is gonna be something new and exciting for you. It's something you've never been, like, it's something you've never had before. Like, I don't know, you could have had a serious relationship, you could have not. I'm getting the feeling that you haven't had a serious relationship, and that's because you needed to incorporate more self-love. So you could have been on the self-love journey, like I said, with the 10 responsibility, and this month you're finally letting go of that responsibility you've always been feeling for, you know, yourself and everybody else, and you're now in an awakening period where it's like a new stage, new age. I'm waking up. You're waking up. Wow, this group, guys, you guys are killing me. Definitely going to be a new adventure where you're deciding to put yourself first, and you're making progress, and things are going very well. Things are going amazingly. If you haven't met this person already, you're definitely, you got to be meeting them, because what the heck, this is definitely someone going to put you first and let it be known. Like, look at that song, Let It Be Known, Adele. I don't know, is it love or something, but it's one of those. And over here, but it's the other self card, I mean self-care, or we have self. So you're putting yourself first, and by putting yourself first and being in this solitary mode for so long, you're calling in this person. If beating yourself up, wow, worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. Wow, they're coming for y'all. The same thing that I was saying here in the reading. And I'm like, let me just, yeah, you're setting yourself free. Oh my gosh, with your love. You're setting yourself free with self-love. And when you do that, you're calling in this higher, higher vibrational love for you. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute. Not them if beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Relax. Not everybody wants to be thin, okay? I'm going to put that somewhere over here so you guys can, you know, so let it be known. What is next? Or we have to go on to the next portion of the reading, which is career. What's coming next in their career? You're definitely going, it's like giving like a whirlwind romance where you meet someone and things are just going swimmingly, things are going so amazingly. You're going on adventures with this person. It feels fresh and new and beautiful, and it's glorious. And I'm hearing glorious. We've got flaws in all of us, and that's what makes us glorious. Wow. Why are the songs connecting so well? This is crazy. I love this reading. I love it so much. I'm Glorious by Ella Henderson. We've got flaws in all of us, and that's what makes us glorious. Oh, this is that song if you want to, but not career. We have 2 of Wheels. I think you're gonna be going through a lot. You're gonna be kind of busy. I'm hearing booked and busy for whatever reason, and you're gonna have to like set a new schedule for yourself where you're gonna have time to. This is giving group 2, so some of you felt called to group 2, you could do that, but you don't have to, because there's group 1 and group 2 coming through here. So some of you could be coming from those groups to this group as well. Whew, 2 of Wheels. Wow. It's gonna be like you're playing a game of balance, where you're trying to balance these 2 important aspects of your life, like the work and play balance, where you want to put in a lot of work and you're booked and busy, but then you also have to put time into these relationships that you want to forge, this new relationship you want to forge. Okay, What is this? In work, we have 3 of Swords. Wow. Maybe you have to make a decision with 2 of Wheels, because it does represent a decision sometimes. Maybe you have to make a decision or make a choice on if you want to keep doing work or doing this work or doing what you're doing, or if it's time for you to move on and find something else. Maybe this could be some of you get fired, or you quit, or you're leaving a job behind and it's making you very sad. You're leaving one job behind for a new job, because it's giving the third party situation. So if it has to do with work in your career, you have 2 jobs, which is, like I said, making a decision between 1 or 2 things. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. You're going to be choosing between 2 jobs. I'm like, you know, it could be a third party situation where you have one job here, you have another job over here, and then you have another job here, and then you have to make a decision on what you want to do or where you want to put most of your time, because you can't do it all. Okay, this reading is going by very smoothly. I appreciate you. Career. What else is going on in their career, please? Career. Oh, wow. Ace of Wheels. Ace of Wheels. Yeah, a new beginning, a new opportunity is coming through for you guys in your career. And you're going to have to make a decision, but it's definitely going to lead to ongoing abundance. It's going to get you in this King of Pentacles, where you're feeling more optimistic about what you bring to the table and what you're doing with when it comes to your money and in your life. Feeling more in control and stable. Okay, and then we have, this is Queen of Swords. We have Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. Your communication, the way you communicate, you being sure what you want, your ability to make decisions and make it be less about emotions and more about practicality is definitely going to be a thing coming in your December, your month of December. Another card fell over, but I want to fix these down here to make a room for the card that fell over. You're definitely going to have a decision to make when it comes to career. You're going to get a job offer, you're going to get many job offers, or you're going to have to decide if you want to stay with this job or continue and get another job. And it's leading to stress, and it's leading to some heartache, because this could have been something you were doing, something you were passionate about, but it's time for you to move on. Okay, with the Queen of Swords, you're definitely going to be in your logic era, where you're going to be able to see things precisely. You're going to be able to see things clearly. You're going to be able to see things for what it is. Like, this job is not making me happy anymore. Yes, I'm loyal to them and they've been with me through this and that, but this job is better for me. It more aligns with what I want to do with my life, and it brings me more money. It's a no-brainer. So you're cutting feelings out of it and making it purely based on logic. Okay, now the other card that flew out over here is the Tower card, and it came out in reverse, but now it's upright. I do feel like you are recovering from a Tower moment. This is going to bring a lot of massive change into your life. You're going to be burning down old social constructs, I'm hearing, and old self-belief systems that you had about yourself, which is something that was coming through in the beginning of the reading, where you don't believe in yourself. You could have been stopping yourself from reaching your highest potential because you didn't believe that you were able to do it. And now, just based on the facts of the situation, like I was saying here with Iggy and his husband, where he didn't believe he was lovable because he was doing the most. Like, he was always busy, he was always getting home late, like his job was very important because he was helping people. But then after all that helping, he still felt like he didn't, like, he was not, like, you know, the self-worth was just not there. Wow. Yeah, so it's just like, you're going to be recovering from a Tower moment, or you making these decisions and being this Queen of Swords, and finally this, like I said, on reason and logic, relying on reason and logic over anything else, is going to get you where you need to go in your career for sure. It's going to be leading to a big change, of overhaul, where it's like things are going to be torn down, what you used to believe in, to build it back up. And I kind of feel like it's like a clean house. You're clearing house, where maybe your foundation is not completely razed and burned to the ground, but you're cleaning house. You're getting rid of certain things, you know, like spring cleaning essentially, but Tower version. Wow. Yeah, spring cleaning but Tower version. Yeah, where you're like, because you see how usually the Tower is completely burned down, but here it's still fully intact. But it's just the things that are no longer working for it. It's going to be what's burned, and it's not going to be there. It's not going to be nothing left of those things. Okay, so now I want to get into what is coming spiritually for you guys. Spiritually, what are you going to be going through spiritually in your December? You're definitely going to be making the hard decisions in your career. Hard decisions, they need to be made. They must be made. It's going to bring a big change. in your life. Okay, for spirituality, you have a Two of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're at a standstill, you're at a crossroads when it comes to what you want to do spiritually. If you want to keep doing what you're doing or do something else. Like you're at a crossroads where things are changing. And look how we have the moon in the sky, and that's what was shown in the general. Definitely something's coming to light. You going deeper. You going deeper. You may not be wanting to go deeper. You may be rejecting going deeper. But at this point, you don't really got a choice. Yeah. Y'all heard that? Y'all don't really got a choice. Shit. Like, you always got a choice, but it's just like, why not just, put in the work? Why not just put in the work? Wow. They literally took the words out of my mouth. Why not just put in the work and do it and see what happens? Yeah, definitely at a standstill. Spiritually, you're going to be putting in more work and learning more. You could be reading more books about spirituality. Here we have the Star, so hope. And we have the Six of Cups, reconnection, reunion, things of that nature. Let me put these to the side real quick. Hold up now, relax. Yeah, with the Star card here, I do feel like you're going to be getting a new sense of hope. Where hope used to be lost, because it did come out in reverse, you're going to be regaining this new sense of hope here. By putting in the work, you're definitely going to see how things work out for you, work out in your favor, and it's going to bring back the hope. Turn the light on. I want you to bring the light on, and I'll be the light. Light On by Maggie Rogers coming through that song. If you keep reaching out, and I get in there, it's something, then I'm okay with that. If you leave the light on, then I'll leave the light on. So essentially, that's like in a relationship standpoint, it's like she's saying she'll leave the light on in her place to let them know that she's still maybe susceptible or open and receptive to their advances. And if they leave the light on in their house, let them know that there's still feelings in there for her. Then if they leave the light on, she'll leave the light on. She'll leave the light on. A lot of L's, Lord, in that thing. So it's kind of like leave the light on with the Star card here. You're gonna be like, yeah, new hope. It's just like if you leave the light on, Spirit is saying, I'll leave the light on. If you leave room for me in your life, I'll make room for you, kind of thing. You know, you have to make room for me if you want me to be a part of your life. Like, and it's gonna be like coming home to an old friend. And this did come out in group 2, so if you felt called a group 2, you can go watch it as well. Like, you're going to be taken care of here with Six of Cups. You're going to be in that childlike energy of feeling like you're coming home in a warm cocoon is what I'm seeing. Because this is giving like your elders, so spirits, ancestors kind of vibe here. Or just people in your life, family as well. They're going to be taking care of you, and you're going to feel safe once more in this cocoon where you're being taken care of instead of you always doing the taking care. You being always the one doing to the taking caring. If that's even a thing. You know? You're finally going to be able to like sit back and look at all your hard work be done, have the support and love of the spirit realm, have the love and support of the people in your life, kind of thing. And because you're finally putting yourself first, it's going to kind of expedite that change, expedite these blessings that are coming your way, expedite this renewed sense of faith. Because they were telling you the whole time, like, relax, sit back and relax, we got it. And you're not believing them. You're fighting them, saying, no, I have to keep working, keep doing this, keep doing that. I was just like, no, just chill, relax. And that was kind of a vibe in group 1. So if you felt called, go ahead. I'm sorry I keep telling y'all to go watch this group and that group, but I gotta tell you if it comes through. Now, so yeah, spiritually, the light is turning back on. It's like you're leaving the light on for spirit to come back into your life. You could have felt like estranged from them for a minute, or you're just coming back to it. You're putting in more work. You know, you're coming up with a system, a plan. You're incorporating them, and you're incorporating them in your life more. So you're going to be putting in the actual effort to get to know your ancestors and spirit guides. So the fact that this came out is definitely telling me that there could be some ancestors, it could be some spirit guides, it could be some angels, it could be some higher powers, you know, who want to get in contact with you, but you kind of like didn't have a light on for them. And like, if you leave the light on, I'll come and visit. If the light is off, you're telling me you don't want me to come, kind of thing. So you're going to turn the light back on. Oh, move, where are these flies coming from? Okay, so we're going to keep going. And here I thought that your review was going to be shorter. Nope. I'm a chatterbox. I can't stop talking. Oh, and I don't know why I went on these cards. I just looked over the self-care card again, and we have possibility. And immediately when I saw it, there's a possibility. So there could be some Twilight fans here. This has definitely been a theme lately. This weekend I was talking about it with my friend, that her sister sent the same scene to the group chat. And you know the scene, the scene in, what is it, New Moon, where Edward leaves Bella and she's sitting in the chair and all the months are passing her by and she's just twirling around her chair and letting life pass her by, kind of thing, because she's just saying that he's never going to come back, and just in this funk essentially. And they're just like, focus your attention on what could go right. Like, you need more positivity in your life. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy an experience twice. So she was just focusing on the fact that Edward was gone and she was just in a funk and there was no light on. You were just in the dark, and that's why the moon came through, to illuminate the darkness. That's what the moon does it not? Okay, so what else? Final parting messages for my group 3s on their December. What can they expect from this December? Come on, stop shuffling like that. What can they expect from this December? And I want to say September again, so that could definitely be important here for some of you. We have a Yang, aggression, taking action, having a renewed sense of purpose. 1 again. We have 10 here, now we have 1. Like I said, you're coming to an end and you're starting back at number 1. Yeah, and 1 came through in group 2, so some of y'all could be wanting to see group 2, some of y'all could be wanting to watch group 1. Just, take that as it resonates, or watch all of them. Yang, like you're seeing a fire is being relit inside of you, and you're seeing all the possibilities. Like, you're imagining, you're manifesting, you're actually making things work this time, because you have a new approach here with the King of Pentacles. You have a more practical approach, but you also have a very magnetic approach as well. Look at you all. Look at you all. Okay, what else can they expect from their December? Please, their December. I hope y'all actually watched the whole reading, because I feel like it makes sense, but I feel like the whole reading itself is like, you gotta watch the whole thing. Now we have flexible, being flexible and allowing things to come, like going with the flow kind of thing, where you're not being so rigid and expecting things to happen this way. It's kind of like being open to a bunch of different possibilities instead of just 1, instead of just 2, instead of thinking things are going to turn out this way. You're flexible with things happening either or. Like, they don't have to turn out the way you thought they would, or how, you know what I mean. Like, being stubborn and thinking that you can only be rich this way, you can only be happy this way, you can only, be stable this way. It's kind of like you're opening up the possibilities to what could be. So I'm gonna stop right there. And at the bottom we have to the sea. So yeah, maybe you need some solitude, which was coming through in group 2. So like I said, a lot of connecting piles, which is always a thing in my readings, which is annoying. I want every pile to be different. I don't want to keep saying, go check out pile 1, go check out pile 2. But if y'all need messages here, I'm here to relay them. We have pure intention. The last parting, this one to fall to. Any last parting messages for my group 3s before I leave them? Okay. So what card came out first? Wait for winter. No, pure intention came out first, but it shouldn't even matter. The fairy of manifestation, maybe it did matter. Okay, the fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desires with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Yep. I feel like, even though you weren't purposely trying to harm yourself, you having these negative self-thoughts was not helping you manifest anything you wanted. So if you felt nothing was happening, it's because there was always this air of, it's not going to come, this air of doubt, this air of, I don't deserve it, this air of not belonging, not being someone who deserves these things and should have these things, kind of thing. Back to the Iggy from New Amsterdam thing, where he was doing so much and deserved the world, but he thought himself, even after doing all that, he didn't deserve anything, kind of thing. Oh my. But yeah, with your intention, it has to be pure of heart. It cannot be rooted in darkness or narcissism or self-hate, because what is it called? What's my grandma always say? That God is not the author of confusion. So you're someone who's confused and you don't know what you want to do, and there's always you talking down to yourself, talking bad to yourself. He only operates in the light. You're not going to find him where it's dark. So if you want to find your ancestors and spirit, like I was saying here, turn on the light. If you leave the light on, oh yes, the messages are ooh, period. You have to turn the light back on. With the moon, like I said, there's a dark side of the moon and a light side of the moon. You have to be the light side of the moon in order to get these things. And the moon is used for manifesting. So like I said, this full moon, this new moon, this month may be used to manifest with a pure heart, pure intention. Okay, now wait for winter. During the colder month, and it is winter. Okay, so they're telling you what you wanted, you have to wait for winter. Okay, boom. And I don't think it's officially winter yet. I think the winter starts at the, wait, does winter start the 21st? Of December? Wait. This is what we're not doing here. I said something about the 21st of December, and I said it's either going to be the full moon, it could be both, or it's going to be it could be the winter solstice. Wait, okay. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So wow, 2 cards talking about for the highest good of all. Stop playing. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. The Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. 2. If y'all want to read yourself, go ahead. Highest good of all, highest good of all. Like, I can't make it up. Now we have stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. And look how she's staring at the stars and the moon, and the star and the moon came out. Wow. Ugh, I love it. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So yeah, you need to sit in silence, sit with yourself, find the light, illuminate yourself, kind of thing. Stargazing, be in silence, one with nature, one with yourself, one with your intuition, and all the answers you need will be revealed to you in due time. Okay, now the last card we had here is inspiration, and inspiration is the freaking card for group 1. Like, stop playing. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So yeah, you're definitely going to be inspired to do something, start a new business, embark on something new, start a new relationship. You're going to be inspirations flowing all out and through this reading. Okay, but you're definitely going to have to sit with yourself and spirit for sure to figure out the best way forward. Stay flexible and open to all the possibilities. I hope this reading resonated for you. I don't want to keep chat. I think I said all that I needed to say. But the stars and the moon, it's important here. The moon came out, the stars came out. Then we have stargazing with the stars and the moon. We have wait for winter. If winter is December 21st, that could be an especially important day for you. Or it could be the new moon, manifesting the new moon, or the full moon kind of thing. All that good stuff. But I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. If you subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified when I do post. If you'd ever like a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below, or you could DM me on Instagram. It's not the best way. Emailing is best. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day, and I hope you have an even better and more beautiful December. Merry Christmas, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.